But I still haven't
You can
figured that
still
out
hit the
yet.
welcome. That would be fine.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm gonna switch these. Hey, we're here.
Hey, we've only been. I thought I was only recording for about 15 minutes there,
Yeah, fake talking.
but I even did the whole intro and everything.
I know.
Wow, it's been a day and a half or so. Hey, on a cool note, I ran again this morning. Only missed 2 runs in my last week, and your boy had his second fastest time on Strava for a 2-mile today. Average 7 minutes and 41 seconds, which is not fast, but for a 33-year-old, it's not bad.
I was going to say, I'm pretty sure your wife just made fun of you a weekend or two ago for not being up on your running. So.
Yeah, exactly. She makes fun of me all the time.
Now, who's a tall man? Hilger.
Huh? Yeah. Oh, no, I missed one last week and one this week.
Even further beyond!
Twitch, so, scripture.
28 months.
I don't know.
Ridiculous.
It's a long time.
2 years and 4
At
months.
$6.66 a month.
Hell yes. We have 2 more years and 4 months left of the podcast.
Oh, okay. I see the pats.
Is
Okay.
drinking allowed on this?
Is what? Drinking?
Drinking.
Yeah.
Oh, it's highly encouraged.
Yeah. We're in the Midwest, dude.
We're at the bar. That's what
This
we
is
call this place.
the front porch.
The front
Technically
porch
on
bar.
a work trip, so I don't know.
Oh, why did I buy the beer? You should have bought the beer tonight. Expense that, baby.
Company expense. Let's go.
You're not wrong.
Hutchison sucks so bad. I needed a 12-pack.
I don't know that 12 would have been enough for lunch, but
Hey, and you're actually saving a lot of money by staying at your dad's house tonight.
I'm actually
I really thought
not.
you were about to promote.
Oh, you're not?
I talked to my supervisor, and she
thought he was
said I
about to
was
promote
not going to
Geico.
get per diem unless I stayed at the hotel that they already reserved for me.
Oh,
So that's why.
that's kind of childish over though.
I mean, it's
mean-
like, hey, if you want to pay me per diem, if you want to insist on it,
You can cancel a hotel room though. That's
you're
my
not
whole thing.
wrong. But
And
at
get
the same time,
refunded.
she was like looking out for me. She was like, hey, I want you to get that per diem. And I'm like,
That's
okay.
such a dumb way to look at it though.
I
Because
don't disagree.
it's government for you, man.
Actually, this isn't, well, it is a government job, but I'm not employed by the government.
Yeah, but it's the government is your customer,
Yeah.
roughly.
Yeah.
And so the government's like,
KDHE's cheap, bro.
yeah, if you're not going to stay in a hotel that costs me more money, I'm not going to pay your per diem, which also costs me more money. Like, how much sense does that make? If you stay at your dad's house and save the company more money, you're not going to get your per diem, so you're going to save the company even more money. So don't do it. Stay in the hotel room. I hate when business just does not make sense like that. You know?
I'm just over here eating popcorn.
Yeah, rant over. All right. There's one of many.
That was really good pie earlier.
Yeah.
This is my,
Guilty pleasure on podcast night.
well, it's my third favorite kind of dessert in the sense that I love the better than sex cake.
Yep.
I love coconut cream pie. And I love what I call chocolate mousse pie. Other people call it chocolate silk pie. And then fourth on that list specifically is my Aunt Lucy's no-bake cookies. She makes the best ones. Some people make no-bake cookies and they suck. They're dry and flaky, and
Yep.
but hers are always like moist and smooth and just delightful.
Whenever we had them at the hospital,
Moist and
you
smooth.
fought to get them.
I'm glad you're talking about cookies right now.
People fighting for them at this grocery store. Oh, shoot.
I'd still have to put Heath bar cake up there, probably near number one. for
Yeah.
me.
Better than sex cake.
Aunt Bertie's pound cake.
Is that what is called better than sex cake?
I thought
Is Heath
so.
bar the same?
Yeah, yeah.
I thought it was different.
It's not a Heath Bar cake
I'm not
because
the
nobody likes
authority
Heath
on this.
bars.
And also, everybody calls better than
I
sex
do.
something different. Like what they describe as the better than sex cake is not how I make it.
What do you call it?
Well,
The same name, but it's just a different cake.
yeah, the way we make it is a little bit different than
Oh,
other
I-
people make it. I'm just saying.
I thought you were saying you call it by a different name.
Oh no. What's more fun than a pastor saying we're having better than sex cake?
I mean, I would go to that church.
I mean,
I would eat that cake.
and then think about Earl Haggard. So there you go.
That cake sounds delicious. Oh my god. All right.
Oh my God, that's cold.
So
Is it bad that the first thing I thought of was a bulldog lapping something out of a tin?
for better than sex,
Yeah.
the bulldog lapping something out of 10 is better than sex.
No, just when you brought up better than sex cake, I was saying, just like that's
That
what-
is weird. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. If I closed my eyes, that was a really good
that
audio
sounded just
description.
like that was an ASMR of
we
a
don't.
bulldog.
You're welcome.
We don't even need a soundboard
I
anymore.
have
We'll just
not
bring Chris
gotten
in. He'll be like the
to
dude on.
voice acting yet, but I'm working on it.
He'll be like the dude on Spaceballs. Like he's got the bleeps, the creeps, and the sweeps. The bleeps.
Can you grab a tea out of the fridge before we start?
Oh, we do. Did you see that thing I put in the Jack's box?
I did because I almost grabbed it because it wasn't cold. I noticed
Oh,
it wasn't cold yet,
okay.
and I was like, "Wait a minute, this is not
Could you
correct."
grab me a pillow?
Yes.
Whatever.
T.
In the box underneath the
Lipton
boulevard.
Underneath the.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I might go get a water
Maybe I should.
to drink
Why?
in between beers.
You technically have water in the Brita filter. Pass it.
Oh, I do, don't I?
Uh,
Ooh,
Pour it into your
ooh,
beer.
the peach.
thank you, sir.
That way it looks like you're drinking beer, but you're actually drinking water.
Do it with that. We'll be drinking clear Jack. It's a clear beer.
Just like that clear Pepsi we used to drink back in the 90s.
That was so bad.
It was not good.
How did they think that was a good idea? Pepsi Blue?
Yeah.
Early 2000s, like 03, 01.
Somewhere around there.
Hell yeah.
And it'll have a little peach tinge to it too.
Just making sure that that Brita filter doesn't go bad. Surely it doesn't, right? I haven't refilled that in so long.
Well, it's just water.
I know, but can't water get bacteria and stuff in it?
Russell water can.
I was gonna say, just
Russell water
Open up the
can't
tap.
because it has
Just
so
go to
much
a
chlorine.
pet store and get yourself a bunch of granular activated carbon, and it's basically the same thing.
Ooh, a little bit of soda and peach in there. Nice.
Ain't nothing
All right.
like a good peach.
The last
oh
thing
my god.
we're gonna talk about.
You eat that pie. Shove it in your face.
I am so uncomfortable.
IKEA BS in the coolest things to own as a kid, which I think I know where you got the topic from, which is awesome.
Well, yeah.
I'm
Which
excited.
I'm excited to hear about the reactions.
Dude, yeah.
Which
they were good.
that'll be part of topic 3.
Okay. I think we get started.
Let me.
We
3 more
haven't
bites.
already.
Okay. Well, this is just
pre-show.
yeah, and then we hit record and we start the podcast.
I'm trying to stall because Alex wanted to watch, but
This
he
is
couldn't remember his password, and so I timed
pre-show.
him out. So I'm like, just make another account, and he's like, but I barely even check the email I have. I'm like, exactly. So just make another account.
What else?
Who cares if you only use it for porn and Twitch?
Here, here.
See Hunter Key's name up there a second ago?
Oh yeah, yeah. He's one of our supporters.
Hi, Hunter.
Oh no, not on that. We just shout him out.
Long
In
time no see. Oh, Joe.
here.
I have
Yeah.
so much sand in my ass.
Eric Rourke.
Gross, dude.
Sonic.
Gosh. Is that like my classmate, Eric Rourke?
Yeah.
Dude, I haven't seen you in ages. I've honestly thought about you a lot recently, for what it's worth.
He sponsors each week or each month.
Yes.
Is he on the
$1.
$1?
$1 a month.
I hope you and your family are doing well, man.
He's gotten more kids, I think now. What's he up? What's
sure.
Eric up to? 3?
Something like that.
Yeah. Two little boys?
I'll shoot a
all
blank
boys?
at you real fast. God bless you. God bless your family.
Yeah, he's a good
Miss you,
dude.
buddy.
All right. I might have to scoot
I'll
up
text
because
you.
I'm sitting like further to the side than.
I'm pretty sure I still have your number. I'll have to check.
All right.
Okay. Now, I think I am ready.
It's really warm in here.
All right. It is warm, which
Always.
we have that window over there, but there might be some bugs that crawl in.
I'd take the sweatshirt off, but I'm wearing my company logo.
Oh, yeah,
so
probably
I don't
not.
want to get it.
Tape on.
for that.
Put tape on it.
Especially when they're not contributing to the podcast.
Yeah.
No free promotion.
No free advertising.
We don't believe in it.
All right, we're gonna go set quiet real quick, and then I'll open up the show, and then we'll get in through our intro, and then we'll bring you in. Okay, Chris, were you paying attention?
Practicing.
Most of that. I was looking at myself on the screen. I'm not gonna lie.
You're also up there. This is a delayed feed.
I see that, and that's why I got distracted because
You
I
watch
see
this, I
myself.
go like this. Hi, Mark. And I look down here and I go, oh, hi, Mark.
Hi, Mark. All right, here we go. Coming to you live on the front porch. Welcome to In the Middle Podcast, a podcast about living life in the Midwest. So pour a glass, sit on your ass, and join the conversation as we talk all things sports, hobbies, and life's greatest conundrums. Mark,
Sight.
what's up, dude?
How's it going, buddy?
It's going good. Hey, Hannah, how you doing?
Good.
Doing good?
PH is here.
'Kay.
PD still is not.
Yep.
No.
I have one day.
PPF is also not here.
Yep. PPF.
I'm glad I'm the only one that support you guys.
To be
you.
fair, when I was promoting us on Discord, I said join 2 mid-30s dads and their sassy 40-something lady.
Wow.
Very early 40-something lady.
Much appreciated. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. And I'm not almost to my mids. Like in another month, I'll be officially in my mids.
Okay.
I'm still early right now. All right. Early 30s. We got a guest on the show tonight.
We do.
Yeah, my brother-in-law, Chris. What's up, Chris?
Howdy, y'all. How's it going?
Yeah, it's kind of weird having 2 Chris's right now,
Yeah.
but
I mean, I call you Sight.
You
but
could just
yeah.
call me Hilger if you want.
yeah. And
I don't think
I'd
I've
go by
ever
side.
called you Hilgard, though.
Yeah.
I grew up being called that anyway.
So, I always tell people like your wife is also Rachel. Your sister's Rachel, my wife. And everybody's like, isn't that so hard?
Family gatherings are a lot of fun, yeah.
Yeah. And I always tell them, well, it's not hard for us. It's hard for everybody else.
Yeah, you're Chris. I'm Christopher.
Yeah. And Rachel and Rach, which Rach.
That is,
Rachel.
see, that you probably could have left off the podcast because now everyone's going to be like, wait.
Yeah, it's confusing as
You're-
hell.
I just call my wife Mrs. Hilger
There you go.
and my sister Mrs. Sipe.
I like that.
That's
you
the
go.
easiest way for me to differentiate still when they're both in the same room.
Yep.
Because otherwise it's like, I mean, I rarely refer to my wife as Rach,
Yeah.
but
How
there's enough confusion.
Hold on. This is a legit question. Do you have any like pet names for your wife? Like
Sugar
Babe or
Bean.
Honey? Sugar Bean? Okay.
sugar bean?
So it's probably just very Sugar Bean, like when you
Sugar bean.
bean.
Like
That's
a
what I thought you
coffee
said. You
bean.
said B.
Did I?
You did.
I'm a B. No. Okay.
Anyways, no, because that's kind of where I was going at is like if they're both in the same room, I assume you would just default to the pet name because that would be really awkward if your sister then also responded to that.
Yeah,
Sugar
I'm not
Bean.
gonna lie. In front of all the siblings and the family and whatnot, I don't know, calling my wife Sugar Bean in front of everybody's kind of weird.
Well, just like Babe
I'm
or
not
Honey.
opposed to it, but
Yeah. I just say babe a lot when I'm around your fam.
hey, babe,
Yeah. What's up, babe?
how you doing, babe?
What does like Seth's kids gonna like? How do they differentiate between Aunt Rachel and Uncle Chris
You'd
and
have
Uncle
to
Chris?
ask Seth that. I have no idea.
Your Aunt Rachie? Okay. I like that.
Yeah. And then Maria's Riri and Sarah's Rara.
Right. Yeah.
Or
That's a
that.
lot. Yeah. All right. Anyway, that's my brother-in-law. All right.
Are you gotta
Sorry
do the
for
rapid
that
fire
tangent,
questions
but
like you
thank
used to do
you.
back in the day?
Oh, I forgot about the
honored.
rapid fire
Yeah,
questions.
I love the rapid fire.
All right. These are not prepared, completely straight off the dome.
That's why I
Chris.
love them.
Chris, are you ready?
Sure.
Are you a slushy versus or slushy or a
Coming in hot.
snow cone type of guy?
Snowball.
Snowball.
Slushy.
Thank you.
Wrong.
He's right. And what's your favorite color?
Blue.
What's your favorite state?
Kansas.
What's your favorite region of the world?
Rapid fire.
Rapid fire.
Europe.
There you go.
Favorite reptile?
Ooh,
Box turtle.
that's a new one.
Favorite Kool-Aid?
Cherry.
Nice. Not red.
Interesting.
That is interesting.
Yeah.
Favorite bag of chips that you go to when you get to Casey's?
When I get to Casey's?
Gas station.
Or any gas station.
The
Naked
There's-
Doritos.
naked Doritos?
Naked Doritos.
Interesting.
Without the red 40.
Ooh, okay. Do they still taste good?
I've heard they just
They
like corn chips.
do.
Yeah, I thought they were just
So
corn
I
chips.
don't recommend Naked Cheetos. Those taste like
Yeah, not good.
but the Naked Doritos are not bad.
Okay.
Okay.
Mark, I'm missing something here.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't do rapid fire.
toilet
very well.
paper. If you do toilet paper back on the roll, is it under or over?
It's absolutely over. There's
Thank
only
you.
one option.
Yep.
That would
There's
indicate that any of you.
Very well done.
My wife does under so often.
Hey, beard versus mullet. That's all you have to tell her. Over is a beard, under is a mullet.
I'll keep that in mind from now on.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
And tell her whichever one she picks is whichever one you're gonna have.
I'm going to either have a beard or I'm going to have a mullet.
Because she
You
always does
decide.
under. Like,
Yeah.
it drives me crazy.
Yeah, tell her that
Maybe
mullets,
not always.
To be
That's not
fair, I grew up as an under from the standpoint of like I didn't like it when it would rip, like
Yeah.
especially if you only have like one ply stuff. But I have learned the error of my ways.
Since you bought your own toilet paper, you don't care anymore. That is over all day, baby.
She's like 50-50. She just genuinely doesn't care.
Doesn't.
Ooh.
She
doesn't
doesn't
see
care.
it, yeah.
That's
She's
I'm
like-
concerned for your
she
safety
does
now because
either-
you're either one side of the coin or the other. If you
Yeah.
don't care,
Well,
there's psychological issues
when I
there.
So
see
then we're just called psychopaths.
it go
Yes.
under,
Because I don't really care.
I freak out a little
What?
bit. Of course, I also freak out when I see her just like put dishes in the sink and not just straight into the dishwasher, which is probably a red flag on me.
Yeah, you'll get over that.
I'm like
Hey,
I'm just like,
cowboy!
Oh my gosh, would it take you so much extra effort to take 5 seconds to put it in the dishwasher?
Yep.
but
Yes.
I do it myself. I don't say anything to her because I
Yeah.
love her, and she works as a nurse and she's very hardworking. She serves the children of the Kansas City area.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah, very true. All right, new rapid fire, mayo or Miracle Whip?
Miracle Whip.
Ew.
Hot dogs, are they better on bread or an actual?
Hot dogs are always terrible.
Get out.
I like
Yeah, get out.
that. You know, I like. All right, well, there was Chris. Oh no, he's back. All right. There was another
I'm
one.
not sorry for that.
What's your go-to ranch brand?
Oh,
Hidden Valley.
Yes, correct answer.
Is there another brand?
Yeah, I mean,
well, there's like Great Value, and
yeah.
Kroger.
They're what? Homemade.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I mean, there's
Homemade.
like
The
a
restaurant
number
shakes
of
that
different
taste
like
better.
pizza
Yes.
places. So I just spent last weekend, or was it the weekend before in Oklahoma, and Hideaway Pizza
Yeah.
had their own ranch that they make in house. That stuff was probably better than Hidden Valley.
Yeah, I mean, but
and that
that's
stuff
not
was really
store-bought.
good. But exactly, like if I
store-bought.
have to pick something that I can pick up at the store, I
mean,
don't know
since
what
you
there
brought
is
it up.
aside from Hidden Valley, but
Hideaway or Pizza Shuttle.
I've never had Hideaway, so.
they're
Never
both equally mid.
What?
Wow.
Now get out.
Minsky's 100% every time.
Pizza Shuttle's where it's at.
How are you from Oklahoma and have never eaten at Hideaway?
It must have been a thing after.
Well,
I
then we're
left-
going to have to rectify that.
I left in 2003.
1972, a Hideaway debuts in Oklahoma.
It wasn't in Waukita. I know that for sure. All right, talking about pizza.
Hideaway is good fresh, but
Hey, we're talking pizza.
yes.
Chicago or New York style?
Oh,
Deep dish or Chicago or New York style?
The best pizza I've ever had in my life was in New York, so I'm probably going to have to go New York style.
yep.
Yep.
Deep
That's-
dish
that's-
sucks.
Deep dish,
Deep dish is
still
overrated.
That is the
good,
correct answer.
But
Although,
Jody, she's back.
hey,
I remember
Hi,
being
Mom.
super ticked off
I'm a
as a
small
freshman in
town
high school. We
boy.
went to this place. It was a hole in the wall. And our music director decided to bring us there. And I was pissed off because a slice of pizza costs like 18 to 20 bucks. I was like, are you freaking kidding me for a slice of pizza?
we can't.
But the
do
thing
that.
came out and it was no joke, like yay big.
Yep.
It was huge.
Yeah, it was like a full
And
pizza.
it was a pie. I mean,
Yeah.
like you would think like Chicago pie, but it was thick.
Yeah, but not like
And-
super doughy.
Not super doughy.
Yep.
No, but it was thick. It
There's
was
something to be said for Illuminati's deep dish Chicago pizza, but
Yeah, and there.
and
I can't remember that pizza place that we ate in Chicago. That was some of the best deep dish. Duo.
I have heard of it.
Yes,
I've
that
had
was
deep
really
dish
good.
from Chicago before as well. I would still rank it second to what I had in New York. That stuff in New York's just it's always going to be the best for me.
Yeah.
And also, Hideaway started in 1957 in Stillwater. Granted, it didn't.
In Stillwater?
Oh, that's why. Yeah, I'm not eating that crap from Stillwater.
It did.
My
expand
in-laws
in
are all
1993.
very
Which one?
1993 is when it expanded outside of Stillwater.
Yeah, but it came out of Orange Country.
I know.
Blech.
My in-laws are
I
all
understand
pokes. So
Yeah, I'm sorry for your in-laws. I knew there was something wrong.
And so we're okay.
Kidding, they're great people. All right, let's get into some of the stuff, Mark, that we need to talk
No, we
about.
buried everything, but
We did.
Chris, welcome to the pod.
Yes,
we'll give you
welcome
one
to the pod. Thank you. Thank you.
Excessively
It's a big intro.
long welcome. Thank you.
It's a big intro.
Appreciate it.
Speaking of introductions, before we get started, we have
Slow
to, of
intro
course,
for a
shout
slow
out
guy.
our Patreon supporters, Miss Hannah Haggard, Mr. Joe Roth, and Mr. Eric Rourke. Thank you all very much. Thank you to our longest running supporter, Mr. Hunter Key, and of course, our Twitch subscribers. Hannah just resubbed for 28 months.
Text me, Eric.
right before the show started. Alex, if he ever hears this, is trying to log into Twitch. He's struggling, man. It's hilarious. Cowboys in the chat. Jody is in the chat. Shout out to Jody.
What's up, Mom?
Hanging out. Jody, you're going to have to watch us every Wednesday now.
Yeah.
But of course, before we continue, we have to, shout out our actual real life paid sponsor,
Yep.
which is McNary Chiropractic, sponsor of the family, sponsor of the Dad Joke of the Week. He is the family health and wellness chiropractic provider here in Russell, Kansas. So go see PD for all of your chiropractic needs. Sipe, what is the Dad Joke of the Week? Guaranteed to crack us up.
This is a pretty good one. Are you ready? My wife told me to go and wash the car with my son. I told her, I thought a sponge would be a little bit better than my kid.
Yes, of course.
Which I still don't have a pen, so I can't write this one off, but
That's
we'll
all right.
remember that one.
Yeah.
If he has a shirt on, it might be slightly more effective.
I don't know. It's a lot of weight.
I mean, Ben's pretty light. You can
What if
like
it's
just
like a-
grab his legs, and
Like a cotton knit sweater.
Ooh.
Then he's kind of
Or
like a
that.
loofah.
Hey, can you spit on that window real
texture-
quick?
What a great name for a kid, loofah.
loofah sipe.
Before we get started on our topics, though, today, make sure to subscribe over on Twitch, support us on Patreon, and join the Discord community. You can check us all out on our other socials and links by using the ITM Kansas handle. Don't forget to swing over by the merch store for all of your shirts, hats, mugs, and more by using the description below. No new merch has dropped this week, which if you're listening to this is probably next week, I hope, because I have a couple podcasts to edit, but you'll be listening to it.
You were
anyway.
on a good streak of
I was.
editing very quickly.
I'm going to be up back on that streak after this week.
There you go.
A lot of stuff happened the last couple weeks, which we'll get into
Yes.
at some point. But Mark, what are we talking about?
So today, topic number one, we just got a plethora of various sports things to talk about, including one of the things that was keeping you busy, which was the Wicked Wilson. It's not in the show doc, but I do want to discuss it. And then we have the 1970s. This is our decade season, and we are on episode 7. So we are talking 70s today.
Yep.
Home of the greatest show of all time, that 70s show.
Oh, yeah.
One of the greatest, I should say. Not the greatest, but one of the greatest.
It's one of the greatest.
Yeah, top 3. And then in our final topic, Syke, we have a little. Oh, who do we got? Someone subscribe. There's Alan. 16 months.
That 9-month streak, baby.
There you go.
Hell yeah.
Got 16 total, 9 months straight, though. Did the Avalanche lose? No. That's part of our topics. It's only game 1, though. Colorado Avalanche.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. In
Yeah, Western Conference Finals.
NHL.
Yeah.
The Canadian sport. Yeah.
We'll
Anyway.
talk. We'll talk a slight little bit about it. But anyways, but no. Topic number 3, Sype. We had a bit of a IKEA moment, even though it wasn't from IKEA with building your trampoline in the backyard. So we are just going to touch on fun IKEA moments of our past, but that'll lead into the cool items that like you either desired or that like the cool kids or the rich kids had when you were a kid. Like this is something that everyone wanted, but not everybody had.
Yeah.
Like a trampoline.
Yes. That is one of the things.
Yeah. So, Sype, congratulations. Your kids are now the envy of their schools.
Yep.
You're a good dad.
Thank you. It's come a long ways since my very first year of... No, this isn't a speech. So, all right. Well, with that, let's get into topic number 1. All right. What are we starting with?
So, I want to just very quickly cover the Wicked Wilson and Wicked Fest and whatnot. In particular, I think it would be best to go really in the chronological order of things, which was the little kids bike race, which was adorable as all hell.
Yeah, it was cool.
I loved that. Jack and I showed up literally like seconds before they were starting his like division. We didn't have a helmet. Thankfully, someone let us borrow theirs. And then after I put it on his head, I was like, wait a minute. It doesn't like lice go around? This was probably a dumb idea. And we had to deal with that earlier this year. So I was just like, oh man, mistakes were made. But
Anybody have any lice?
Jack held the lead for like 80% of his race, but then he got passed by, a late horse. So he got second. And then your boys were in the second heat. So I'll let you kind of cover their heat.
So I didn't actually get to watch it because I had to run back down to the Suds run.
Okay. Well,
but
I can tell you what.
Yeah, go ahead because I did hear part of it. But.
So kind of in a similar vein, so one kid got out of the blocks really well, and Elliot kind of got like jammed behind everybody else. But then he like pulled away from the pack and like got into second behind that kid. And then when they went around the turn, they were like tied. But that kid just had a better stride on his bike and was able to kind of pull away from Elliot at the end. So Elliot got second in his heat as well. I think Ben got like, I don't know, 5th or 6th or something like that.
No, I think I had a picture of it.
Or 4th maybe.
He either got 1st or 2nd in his age division, which I think happened at the same time.
Oh, okay. That would make sense if it. See, I thought they had only 3 divisions. But if they split Elliot and Ben's like into one, but had them race at the same time, that makes sense. But
let me because he got shouted out on the. Yeah, no. So Ben got 1st.
Okay, so
Ben
out
got
of
first
his age group.
In his age group,
Great.
Elliot was not available for the photo because he ran back to his house or our house to get his wallet to spend money at Wicked Fest. Which, hey, good job, buddy, saving that money to spend it on yourself. So,
So following the kids' bike race, we had, of course,
the Suds run, baby.
Wow.
And this year, I kind of slow played changing the name. I don't know if you guys noticed, but last year I was very adamant on branding it as the 5K Suds run. And this year I've been just slowly getting to the Suds run.
Yeah. Because it's not just a 5K.
Yeah. But this year there was a heck of a lot more people that ran and signed up for the 5K than the other races. Like I only had 4 1-milers and I think like 6 2-milers. And
Still working on
No,
this.
can I steal one?
yeah, they're mine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're ours.
I just assumed based on the logo you did not buy them.
No, I did. Give me one, please. I'm almost done with my jack.
With your clear jack.
My clear jack. And so, the 5K Suds Run, which is the last year's going to be named that on Spacebook. It was a lot of fun. We had 60 runners or participants this year. There was a lot of beer drank. There was a lot of Sprite drink, and there was a lot of water drink. Surprisingly enough, this year we had probably more water than we did last year drank during the race, which is awesome and cool to see. It's not quite the what I wanted it to be as far as the Suds Run, but the fact that people are still getting out and moving and being a part of a really cool event downtown where it's unlike any other race around the area, it's still really cool. So had a lot of fun, had some success. I talked about, I think last week, about the blow up arch, the start finish line. That was really cool. The sponsors on the side that made up the running corral ended up turning out way better than I was imagining. And then, Wadby's, huge shout out to them for sponsoring the beer side of it and the drinks. And then, all the sponsors that bought advertisement to help run the race it was huge and it was helpful. And I came out right at net zero, baby.
Nice.
So I'm proud of that.
Glad my extra $5 went a long way, even though you owe me a shirt.
Yes, I do.
So you're actually minus like 25.
Yeah, well, like 14, but
There you go.
yeah. But yeah, it was a really good year, and I'm really looking forward to next year. We were already talking about how the whole day went as far as Wicked Fest went, and I think it's clear that we had a little bit of a downturn in attendance on the day. But one of the things that we're already noticing right away is we need somebody in charge of it the day of, and leading up to it, like all the way from November of this year to next May or hopefully April if we can move it, to not try to compete with graduations, because that's a nightmare. But if we do have to compete with graduations next year, I think I want to possibly have another race in the afternoon. That's going to be the beer mile. And then Brandon's talked about doing a back-to-back same day 100K race option.
Oh my God.
For those people that are like crazy and like ultra runner type of mindset that wants to run or race 200K in one day. So there might be a nighttime event for the Wicked Wilson next year. And that means I'll do an afternoon event that's just the beer mile, to where you have to have 4 beers and 4 laps or 400 meters on a lap. So I might introduce that next year, but we're going to need to have somebody in charge of the whole schedule, and we start advertising and marketing in like February.
Yes.
So that the whole town knows, so that businesses have a schedule from like March all the way until May of what's going to happen, and we're going to try to really hype it up next year. So
maybe that's how I should help you, because I was supporting you from my couch.
yes. Yeah, and honestly, you would be an amazing Wicked Fest director, like the event director, because you kind of already have the vision. I've talked about enough to you that you know what the day should look like and how you can make it better.
Yeah.
But we just need that one person the day of. And hell, my golf cart is available for you all day if you said that position is yours.
We'll
So,
talk offline.
all right,
Anna with a
perfect.
golf cart and a bullhorn is something I want
Holy
to see.
crap, dude. You get over here. Jamie, start talking this business over here. Yeah.
Dude,
Chris, what are you doing?
Hannah
Yeah.
would be cracking the whip, and it would be awesome.
Yes, it would.
So as somebody who unfortunately missed Wicked Fest last year because I
Yeah.
decided to break both of my elbows 48 hours before, I will say as a first-time participant, that 5K more than other 5Ks I participated in because of the arch, because of the sponsored like corral or whatever you call it, like that felt way more legit. I liked the obviously the balloon arch guy. I will say, while we live in a small town, so it's not as major as like a city where you truly have to like block off roads and stuff, it would probably be good for like, and this again would be something for like next year, to even have like just at least like event staff wearing like, like a highlighter color, at least standing on the roads. That way, if it's like, if someone does pull up, because that did happen at one point, is as I was, skating, and therefore I was going really fast. There was a point where like this car like pulled up and was very clearly like watching people, and I just had flashbacks of when I got hit on my bicycle. Because that's exactly what it was. Is I think her plan was to essentially turn right, which she couldn't do because there's runners that way anyways. But she was looking, and thankfully her window was down, so I started like yelling as I was getting ready to cross the street. I was just like, "Hey, coming in," like whatever. But if you just have at least staff where it's like you hold the cars back until there is a gap in the runners or walkers, whatever it is, so that then the cars can go, I think would go a really long way. Just for people to feel a little safer and to make it seem more official.
See, and
I don't think you need to block the roads.
I think we could honestly do that with just one like cone, traffic cone with a sign in it that says like Suds Run in progress or something.
Sure.
So that, because we did struggle with trying to just get volunteers kind of for the whole event. So having literally one for the 8 blocks on either both sides of the road, or even just one.
But that's where, like, say, for example, like, obviously Southwind was a sponsor, but like you could, like, if Southwind wanted to
volunteer,
supply event staff for that run. It's because the run, I think the last like group came in at like what, an hour, 10 minutes. So it's like for 1 hour, you guys wear event staff shirts. It says Southwind Bank on the back. Plus you have, you'll get shouted out and like everything else, and like really kind of make it worth their while of like Southwind is keeping us safe while we run. And I think that could go a long way, type of a thing. Let me know when it gets close. I'll look at.
We'll get
oh yeah, there you go, Alan.
Sponsor the bottled water, baby.
So anyways, I do just want to very quickly point out that yes, I participated, and even though I was on rollerblades and got called a cheater for that over and over and over by other runners, I did accomplish my goal, which thank you.
I want to just put that out there. It was phenomenal, the speed that this this big ass dude on rollerblades had. I was amazed.
So
I was like, holy crap, he's actually going to do it.
So here's the deal. For those who don't know, like Sipe told me, like, hey, like Brandon's a machine. Even on skates, I don't know if you can like truly like outdo him. And so I'll be honest, I was like, that's bogus. But when the race started, I did kind of let all the racers sort of go in front of me, because I also knew I was going to hop on the sidewalk and kind of pass people there anyways. But I also was low key trying to, because one of the trophies was like the vibes guy. So I was trying to like be polite, like, oh, I'll give you all a head start. But then I shotgunned my beer in front of everybody, like solo, and then like spiked it in the trash can, and then like took off skating like really fast. I will admit, like I passed pretty much everybody relatively quickly, but Brandon is a machine, dude.
Holy crap.
That guy is an android. Because while I going like full stop, like full hard 110% the entire way? No, like there were parts where like, I would skate backwards, like to be funny for like the Southwind Bank people or whatever. Or like I would kind of like coast down the sidewalk instead of like actually actively going. But if I were to give a percentage, I probably went 75, 80%. Like, so I was still going pretty good. I was winded by lap 1 because I forgot my inhaler, which was the other problem. But
and he mentioned it.
Yes.
And I was like, oh, this sounds like an excuse.
No, yeah, you were making fun of me, but I was like, no, I actually can't breathe because I forgot my inhaler, but I don't want Brandon to beat me.
But he was like,
but needless to say,
we'll get you a fanny pack next year.
Yes.
But here's the other thing is I was hoping Alex was going to be on here because I was going to redeem a shotgun and a beer on stream, but I'll wait till Alex is actually on here sometime to do it. But anyways, so I shotgunned every single beer. Like if you timed the beer chuggers, I probably won that race, like fair and square.
It'd be between you and Brandon, though,
I know.
Because that dude's fast at chugging beer,
But
too.
that's the other part is like I did not actually pass Brandon until we were probably 2 blocks out. from the finish line.
Yeah.
So like he was ahead of me until about 2 blocks out. And the only reason, like, one, I knew I wanted to pass him just to prove to you I wasn't going to lose on skates. But Fred, as I was passing him to also still catch Brandon, I was like, come on, Fred, you can do it. And he's like, I don't want to get lapped.
Yep.
And Fred was only a block in front of us.
Yeah.
So I skated up to Fred, who had like kind of like started walking at that point. And I was like, dude, if you don't want to get lapped, Brandon's right there. You got to run.
Go now.
And so I gave Fred the motivation to finish. He crossed the finish line for his second lap about 15 seconds before Brandon. And while I was going to walk Fred in, I was like, no, it wouldn't be right if the guy on skates actually won this. So I sort of like not stopped, but I skated backwards at a snail's pace, let Brandon pass me as we were coming up to all of the sponsor signs, the corral. I clapped for Brandon as he went in, and then I followed him about a second or two later.
Yeah.
But let the record show, if I wanted to, I could have won that race on my roller skates.
Which again surprised the hell out of me on it all. I honestly thought that you're coming in on your second lap when Brandon was finishing.
Nope.
And you're like, oh no, I'm done. I was like, what?
Yep.
And so
I had 4 marks on my hand, buddy.
I was thoroughly impressed. And the other thing is Brandon broke his own record from last year, which is unbelievable. He ran 1951. He broke 20 minutes.
There you go.
Running 3 miles and also drinking 3 beers.
Yeah.
So that is like insanity.
He's
And it's-
literally an android.
Yes. And granted, it probably isn't a full 5K for sure. I think it's probably like a 2.9 to 3.
Yeah.
But still, like a 5K is 3:1. I
Yeah.
mean, you add another 20 seconds onto that time.
Right.
He's still breaking or getting really close to 20 minutes with 3 beers.
With 3 beers, yeah.
Which is unbelievable. So I want to just real quick show a picture behind
I do
the screen.
recommend shotgunning and granted, I'm not bouncing while I'm running, but I will say the shotgunning was way easier than I think the chug portion. Highly recommend to anybody running next year.
Yeah.
But,
So
oh yeah, if you can
yeah, I'm trying to get it.
super pull it up.
So those who were watching on the stream, where do they find the stream again?
Twitch.tv/ITM Kansas.
Oh yeah, that's where it's at. This is the trophy that is made. It's currently still at Wadby's.
I think you can zoom in up there.
Yeah, there it is. It's currently at Wadby's,
Yeah.
and
That's a good trophy.
and there's Brandon right there. Oh, you can. I zoomed in so much you can see me taking the picture. That's cool. But there's the Suds Run logo. Brandon's name's on it from last year, and then he will have his name on it again this next year, or for this year. So
I think if he wins 3 in a row, he has to forcibly be retired.
he has to set out 1 year.
Yeah, just to let someone else win.
Or he has to set a new record like in the 2 mile or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that rule. So yeah, it's the if you want to come and see the said banana cup for the Suds Run trophy, the 5K trophy that is at Wadby's on top of the water or the beer cooler on the west side of the bar.
Yeah.
So
Which
go
that
down
in
to
and of
Wadby's.
itself is going to be good promotion year round.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah. It was a smart idea.
And so really excited about that. I'm excited for the next year already. And we're going to start doing debrief next week.
And we don't have Brandon here to talk about like the actual like Wicked Wilson bike race. But what I will say, this was something I sort of thought about. If I'm not mistaken, the year before, wasn't it really windy and really cold last year, Sipe?
It was a little bit windy, but it wasn't super cold. I think it was cooler in the morning, like in the 40s.
Yeah.
But the high that day was like 72, 75, something like that.
Okay. But even wind wise, like there was almost no wind.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
Like it was a gorgeous day for, bike riding, being outside, all that sort of stuff. Got a little hot like once the afternoon hit.
Yeah,
but
it did.
It like all those bike racers, I have to imagine were setting PRs.
Yeah. I think they did set the 50K PR this year. on that race.
I would firmly believe that.
It was really beautiful day to bike ride because that morning when they started at 7:30 on the 100K, I think it was like 55 degrees, and then by 8:30 it was like 60, and by the time they were finishing, it was maybe in the high 70s, low 80s. So yeah, beautiful weather. And I think he had about 65 racers this year, which is a little bit down from last year, but he'll admit it too. Like me, we didn't promote nearly as much as we did last year. And so next year, man, Wicked Fest, 3rd annual, it's going to be baller. So
Heck yeah.
that was Wicked Fest, really fun weekend. And I even kept my cool, I stayed down into Wadbees until late in the night and
Nice.
tore down some tables and cleaned up, and we were out of there by 11 o'clock. Which kind of sucks because I meant the party wasn't also like rocking and roaring, but next year.
I almost forgot, mainly because I was Fred's alternate in case his person backed out. But how did the yard games go?
Yard games were a lot of fun. I think we need to run 2 rounds of it next year. It went by kind of quick this year.
Oh, okay.
We had 10 teams, and we all played the one game once, and then we announced the winner.
Right.
So
I know Rex anticipated like 2.5 hours or something.
Yeah. And so I think next year, if we do the yard games again, which I think we will, we'll probably do a round robin first for everybody kind of play through the games and maybe do a seeding or something, and then play for the tournament after that.
I like it.
And then I think next year we pair a cornhole tournament right after that. We go yard games, Olympics in the beginning, like in the beginning of the afternoon, and then roll right into a cornhole full-on tournament.
Sure.
Because we had people coming in at like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, ready to play cornhole. And they're like, where's the tournament at? We're like, we didn't have one. And they're like, what?
I see.
So I think we're going to do a cornhole tournament. And then I've also thought about, kind of similar to Briggs, Bronx, and Barbecue, we need to have a Wicked Wild Wings cook-off
Ooh.
that night. So we have teams that
So instead of a barbecue cook-off, it's a wing.
it's a wing cook-off. You have 6 of your best wings that you
Wicked
can cook.
Wango wings.
Huh?
Wicked Wango wings.
Wicked Wango wings. I like that. Those right off the dome. Thank you, Wicked Fest director.
You've been promoted. Cha-ching.
You've been voluntold. So, yeah, really, really fun. Really excited for next year's.
Christopher, do you watch golf at all?
Marginally.
Did you watch the PGA Championship?
I watched a little bit of it.
Okay, great. Good.
He has a boy that we all also love.
Oh, who's your golfer?
Gary Woodland.
Yes.
Oh, well, yeah, of course. Okay.
Duh.
That makes sense. Okay, yeah. Which
love
I don't.
my KU
I don't think
alums.
he was in the
Not sorry for
PGA
it.
Championship.
He was, but he did not last very long.
Okay.
He didn't make the cut.
So I really honestly don't have a ton on the PGA Championship, only from the standpoint of we were set up for a very exciting Sunday.
Yes.
Like it was anybody's ball game. The leaderboard was shuffling. It was all
day.
looking good. And then
Out of nowhere.
OJ Simpson just ruined it for all of us.
Black gloves and all.
Yeah. Look, here's the deal. I am fine. Like honestly, the first time I broke 50, I was double gloving it. So I'm honestly a fan of the Aaron Rye double gloves. But buddy, wear white gloves.
Yeah, you got to, man.
Wear white gloves.
Gotta have some
You
contrast.
you look like a serial killer, especially when the shirt you're wearing on Sunday is pure white. And your shoes are white, like it just makes you look like you're ready to strangle somebody. And so Aaron Rye ruined what could have been a great day
Yep.
because I also believe winning a major is very hard.
Yes.
But there's also people like Danny Willett who win the Masters, and you're like, Danny who? And it's
Yeah.
like, exactly. I kind of view JJ Spawn this way in the sense of like, I really don't foresee JJ Spawn winning another major, even if he wins some other like tournaments. I kind of view Aaron Rye the same way of like, this is probably the only major he's going to get. And let's be honest, it's the weakest major for a reason.
Yeah.
Even though like in essence lapped the field at -9 and everybody else was at -5 when we were anticipating the teens.
Yeah, which is
But,
ridiculous.
I do want to point out that we were absolutely right on both ends about Rory, which was hilarious, which is Rory's either going to miss the cut, tied for 103rd after Thursday, or he's going to almost win the whole thing. At one point was in the lead.
On the lead, in the lead on Saturday. And
Nailed both Rory predictions.
and started with the lead on Sunday. Is that how it worked?
No, he wasn't in the final group. He was third, I think.
So still up at
because he
the
was
top.
with Xander.
Gotcha. Yep.
But they were all tied at -4 with the exception of Rye and Smiley. No, Smalley?
Smalley.
Smalley, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking the announcer.
Yeah.
Smiley. What a weird name.
Yeah. I had a Miss Smiley, Mrs. Smiley as my third
But that's
grade
his
teacher.
first name.
Yeah, I know. It is.
Like Smiley Bates or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's such a dumb
I don't know
name.
his actual name.
He just frowns all the time.
But great performances by everybody. The cream rose to the top, which we loved. You know, I mean, big names everywhere.
Yeah.
Like on top of that leaderboard. Other than, and this is my final note, other than Bryson,
Dude.
what happened, buddy?
So I think the live stuff has really gotten to Bryson.
It must have.
like way more than we know because
It's like Rory with the divorce stuff, man.
Yeah, seriously.
Like, it's bizarre.
it's terrible right now. And so
Bad at the Masters, bad at the PGA,
horrible at the PGA. Like 6 over on the first day. Like that's
and then 4 over the following day.
I was about to say something really ridiculous. Like, this is my score. But no, this is my score on a really good day at Russell on 9 holes.
Right, correct.
So way different. But yeah, Bryson is blowing up the wrong way, the wrong direction, which I'm hoping that turns around when the later in the year when the live figures out all their contract stuff and all the payment and all that. And I mean, I think Bryson's already in the mode of like, dude, let's make some content for YouTube. Like, let's blow this major so I have a story for YouTube content.
Yeah. Well, and to be fair, the U.S. Open tends to be the tournament Bryson does best at. He's 2-time champ. So maybe he turns it around.
Yeah.
But that was rough.
Because let's be honest, I mean, after Sunday, or before Sunday even happened, we're already looking forward to Father's Day. Like, we don't really care about this one. I mean, it's a major, but
I forgot it was happening until Wednesday, and then it's like, oh, PGA Championship. I was like, oh my God, we got to talk about this on the podcast.
Yeah, this sucks. I hate this tournament, this major. I'd rather have it this weekend for the PGA tournament instead of the PGA tournament.
Yeah.
Let's make the Byron Nelson the fourth major.
Yes.
And get rid of the PGA.
Lord Byron.
Yeah.
That would be fantastic.
By the way, Chris, we have a Byron Nelson signed golf ball, which if you don't know about Lord Byron, huge player.
Go back to any of our podcasts.
Yeah.
About him.
Huge player back in the 60s.
Also, I said the last thing was about Bryson. This was the lead that I buried way at the beginning of the podcast, and the reason why I'm wearing the Team Hurdle trucking hat.
Let's hear about this. This stuff.
In a bizarre move for my family, I have a new nephew. Brett had his baby, and his name is Brooks.
No.
Yes.
Brooksy?
It's Brooksy, yeah. Now, to be fair...
So what's the exception here, other than naming your kid after one of the worst golfers in PGA?
Right. One of the softest mental minds of history. Now, I think the inspiration truly was like a Brooks and Dunn because, my brother's a country boy.
Not big into golf.
Honestly, his wife's dad kind of looks like one of the members of Brooks and Dunn.
No way.
Like spitting image type of a thing. Good little cat. It's Brooks Brett.
Okay.
Which in my opinion is also a great country singer name.
BB.
So like I told them that's already his stage name, which if you I don't know if I still have it on my phone. I'll pull it up. But do you remember from Robin Big, the guy named Big? He had Big Black was his like company. So I pulled that up for my family right here.
You're gonna buy him a big black shirt.
Well, no. So look. So you got BB for Big Black, but look in the middle there. What does that look like,
baby?
What does that look like?
Dude,
That's a
just
freaking H.
That's an H.
buy that trademark right now.
That's what I mean. Because Big Black's dead, man. So like, I don't know if that brand's still alive, but I kind of want to get that trademark for Brett.
Surely those retire, right, or expire at some point.
And that's the
Trademark?
the Brooks Breck Hurdle logo, but if he ever becomes a famous country singer, obviously he was named Brooks after legendary singers Brooks and Dunn. But his stage name would be Brooks Brett, like probably spelled like B-R-E-T.
Yeah, because it can't be TT. Because it's stupid.
Yeah, like no one has the last name TT.
Yeah, that's
like
dumb.
That's a first name. But yeah, Brooks Brett would be his stage name, or if he wants to honor his dad, he would call himself Brett Brooks,
Yeah, dude.
and
Brett
that would
Brooks.
be his stage name.
Brett Brooks. It rolls off the tongue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then, when someone's like Mr. Brooks, it makes sense because they're just calling him by his first name,
Yeah, Mr.
as
Chris,
if I
Mr.
was
Mark.
like, oh, Mrs. Santa,
Yeah.
Mr. Chris, Mr. Christopher. Yeah. So like it would work. So
Called you by your full name.
So yes, I now have a new nephew who is named after Brooks Koepka.
the weakest mind in PGA golf.
No, as soon as Brett announced that name, I was like, don't say anything mean. Don't say anything mean.
Well,
To be fair, I do like the name Brooks, or even Brooke if you're a girl, which I'm guessing if it was a girl, it was going to be named Brooke or Brooklyn.
Yeah.
But point is yeah, shout out to my brother and my new little nephew, and shout out to Kendra, who did this without an epidural because Brooksy came fast.
Hell yeah.
Came fast. The doctor was not in. Basically, she felt a contraction coming and she was like, screw this, I'm pushing. And out he came. Like Brett had to catch him.
Nurse. Oh, father caught.
The nurse and Brett caught him.
Hell yeah.
And then Brett got to announce whether he was a boy or a girl.
No way.
Yes. That's how
so
fast
wild.
he came.
the
That's so
queen that
wild.
She is.
Yes.
Wow.
And I mean, Kendra's a stud, let's be honest.
Yeah.
So
Absolute stud. Holy cow. Congrats, you two.
yeah.
From the podcast, bottom of our heart. Brett still owes us
But Koepka still sucks. So
Yeah.
that was the
You
whole point.
Still owe us money.
And that is why Brett gets an exemption today.
But he can get the exemption.
I mean, he didn't have the baby.
It's true. I mean, Kendra is the secretary. So
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
She would have had to write the check.
Correct.
Yeah. Yeah. So, okay. Exemption.
I just got a Charlie horse from hell.
God, how can you tell you're getting old? Charlie horse from sitting down on a bar stool.
Oh my God, dude, that thing came out of nowhere.
Drink water.
All right, let's talk NFL.
I'm drinking beer. That's enough water.
NFL.
I got to pee real bad myself. So
Okay, exit this way. Bathroom in the corner if you need to go.
I can hold it.
Okay, hold it then.
Well, here's what we'll do. So the NFL, here's basically what I wanted to do. We had the schedule release.
Yep.
We're not going to go into the way too early predictions and all that sort of stuff
Not
because
this one.
things will change and whatever.
Yep.
Here is what I would like us to do as a group.
Okay.
Is I've already done this myself. Chiefs are going 13-4.
Yep.
I would like you guys to way too early predict yourselves what the Chiefs record is going to be this year. I think the easiest way to do this is to simply count the losses and then like obviously you subtract that out of 17 and that's how many wins they have. Are you ready?
Yeah.
So just do it on your hands. Week 1, home against the Broncos. Win or lose?
When
I think it's a loss. I'm sorry.
At home?
I know.
Okay.
I know.
Okay.
I know.
I think it's a loss.
Okay. Week 2, home against the Colts.
Win.
Daniel Jones is still injured.
I think it.
0-2. Interesting.
I don't know. I hate saying it, but
I'll help count yours because again I got 13-3 and I'll tell you they're losing too. Away to the Dolphins.
Win.
Okay. Week 4, away to the Raiders.
When
Then we have a week 5 bye, which I always hate the early buys. However, through that interview with Andy Reid, which I did watch, he said he actually doesn't mind the early buy because they do, and this is true. He probably runs the toughest training camp in the NFL. So that for them with a month of July
Would be
plus the preseason plus the
mid-season.
opening is kind of mid-season.
Yeah.
So he kind of likes it. I personally don't, but whatever.
Okay.
But because remember Andy Reid coming off a bye, home against the Chargers.
Dude, I hate the Chargers at Arrowhead.
I know, but we are off a bye.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to go win. It's going to be a really damn good game, though.
Yep.
I hate
Away
the Chargers, but I have to go loss on that one.
Okay, so you got 2.
away to Seattle.
Away to Seattle.
Away. Yeah, at Seattle.
After
loss.
Hey,
After the Chargers.
is Pat's going to be back, like predicted week 3, right?
So
Pat's back week 1.
They're
pretty much
predicting in
everyone's
week
assuming
one.
he's back week 1, which is why
But
they're Monday Night
worst
Football.
case scenario, like for sure back week like 3 or 4.
Depends on his work, but all signs are pointing he'll be great.
Okay.
Yes.
Win.
At Seattle.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's gonna be tough.
I love it. Okay. Week 8 at Denver.
I think we lose both of them, and we're gonna see them in playoffs or the championship.
And sorry, did you say
Conference.
win for the Chargers?
I said win at home with the Chargers.
Right.
Yep.
Okay, so you're
So-
still at 2.
I
Okay.
I
this
say
is-
we do the opposite of what's expected.
Oh,
We lose
okay.
at
flip and
home
flop
with
it.
the
So win at
Broncos.
Denver.
I think we
Got it.
win at Denver.
All right. Home against the Jets.
Win.
Yeah, there you go.
If we
Okay.
don't win that game, we don't deserve
Anything.
Away to Atlanta.
win.
Win.
Okay. Home against the Cards.
Win.
Win.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have anybody.
There you go. Away to Buffalo.
Lose.
Loss.
Okay.
So there's
That's
no-
Thanksgiving, by the way.
Yeah.
Which, what a Thanksgiving night. Actually, what a Thanksgiving in general. Did you see that lineup? Lions, Bears, then Cowboys, Eagles, then Chiefs, Bills.
Holy
What a
crap,
lineup.
dude.
Don't expect
be
me to
awesome.
do
There you go.
anything
I just
on
got
that
the
day.
chills.
All right. So that's
So
Thanksgiving.
much football. on
That's
Turkey Day.
Thanksgiving. At LA Rams.
Lost.
Win.
And did you say lose Bills or win Bills?
We'll
Sorry.
lose Bills and lose Rams.
Yep. Okay.
I
So
think
you're
loss.
up to 5.
I think loss on
Okay.
the Rams.
Then away to Bengals. So that's a stretch. Bills, Rams, Bengals, all on the road.
I don't see the Bengals being worth a shit this year.
Okay.
Win. That's gonna bite me so bad in the ass later.
No, it's okay. Chris is debating.
Yep.
I hate being the worst case scenario guy,
No.
but I always have to edge that way. So I just
Loss.
Okay, so Chris is
think
up to
it's a
6
lot,
losses.
because they bolstered their defense a little more this year again too. So I don't know, man.
Okay.
Yep. I like it.
Uh,
Themselves like Dallas.
home to the Patriots.
Win.
Win.
Okay. A home to San Francisco.
Win.
Loss.
Okay.
Loss.
Okay.
Ooh.
Away to the Chargers.
Win.
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 So,
Okay.
Yeah.
So we go out on
And then home to the
winning
Raiders.
streak. Win.
Win.
Against the Raiders.
Yes.
At the end of the year,
Week 18, yes.
is this where?
Well, this is the question of like, are we resting
for-
starters or not based on your record and all that
And
sort of
is
stuff?
Fernando going to
Oh,
get the
sure.
start
Sure.
mid-season
Maybe.
and start going crazy?
He's starting off the bat. Let's be real. Come on.
No, Kirk Cousins will start.
I'm gonna go
They're going to
win.
redshirt him.
I'm going to go win.
Okay.
Even
So
with
you
5
have the
losses.
Chiefs going 11-6.
I think.
So
I
you
got
have
them
12 and 5? No, I counted 6 for you.
Yeah. So 11-6. I'm 12-5.
Because you said Broncos, Colts, Seahawks,
I said
or
Miami, Raiders.
No, you didn't say Chargers. So, or sorry, you said Broncos, Colts, Chargers, Seahawks, Bills, Rams, Bengals. Or no, which one did you say? One of those you got back, but then
Yeah. The Broncos.
no, you had
at-
6 for sure.
And Broncos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, 11-6. You had 12 and
12 and
5.
12 and 5.
12-5. I have 13-4. I have us losing at Denver, at Seattle, at Bills, and at Rams. We go undefeated at home this year. That's my prediction.
I like it.
13-4.
11-6 for Buffalo.
I'm normally with you on the I hate the Chargers in Kansas City,
Yep.
but coming off a bye, I think we get that back this year. Not scared of the Bengals. We destroy the Niners every time we play them.
I think we lose to the Broncos twice in the season, and then
That's wild.
we kick their ass in conference play.
I love it.
Yeah,
I love it.
that's my hope.
So there you go. There's your way too early Chiefs prediction. Allen has the Chiefs going 11-6, which I'm assuming the line is probably again hovering at 11.5. So
Yeah,
I say smash it, but that's right on the cusp
Rock
for a lot
Chalk
of you guys.
is saying 500 after 10, so he's having us going possibly 5-5 start the season, which is pretty wild. I could see that.
No, I will 1,000% say that Bills, Rams, Bengals, maybe Patriots,
It's gonna be a rough
Niners, Chargers stretch is tough.
one. Yeah, that's rough.
That's rough. But and especially that Bills, Rams, Bengals, like I said, all away. However, The Bills is Thursday night football on Thanksgiving. I think there's going to be a level of like, you want to show out on the national stage. Then the Rams, we also get on Thursday. So we still get a full weeks of rest, which is great. Then the Bengals, who, in my opinion, like we've buried the whole Burrowhead garbage and we just own them. So I'm not scared. But Mahomes, Rice being an idiot will hurt. Yeah.
So did Alan really just say we're losing to the Dolphins, the Jets, the Cards, Vegas
No,
twice?
he's saying
and
that's
the
who we're
Colts?
winning
Oh, okay.
against.
I was gonna say, what the world?
Yeah. No, we definitely have easy games, but for a third place schedule, we kind of got the shaft against other third place teams.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Yeah. So NFL, I'm already looking forward to it, and I
Yeah.
know it's way too damn early to be looking forward to
Oh
it.
my god! Like I have
It sucks.
since
I
the
feel like
draft.
best case scenario 12-5, worst case 8-9.
Oh,
Ooh.
hey.
I don't think we're doing that again, personally.
I hope not.
I hope not either,
hope
but I'm
not.
just saying, like, in my mind, the best case we could possibly do, because
Scared about the Pats, Bills, Bengals.
honestly, it comes down to Mahomes and his knee. Like, whatever with Rice, he's
I'm just assuming Mahomes'
Then
knee is
whatever.
as flexible as his ankle.
dude. I mean,
I think
I'd
he's.
love to believe he's just gonna walk right back in and be his same old self.
I think he's
but
gonna be stronger. to
But
be honest.
but we have Ken Walker
You
now, and so he won't have to be.
predict.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know.
If he stays healthy.
True. There we go.
There it is.
There we go. The old Eric Fisher, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yes. We need
Thank you,
that.
Caleb.
Really good transition.
I love it.
It's at the top. Look at Chris.
So yeah, last two things. I just want your guys' opinion. We do not heavily, definitely won't go undefeated. Sorry, Caleb.
Yeah.
Even I'm not that bold.
Not this year.
No. I do want your guys' opinion. We did not do like our NBA or NHL brackets for shits and giggles.
Yeah.
But we are currently in the conference finals for both. So I want you to pick the conference winners and then championship winners. So we have the Knicks
Yep.
versus the Cavs.
Yep.
Who's winning that?
Well, did you see the comeback last night?
I did. 22 points down, and the
Are
Knicks
you
came back.
kidding me? They went on a 44-11 run in the last quarter.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
The Knicks did. The Knicks.
Yeah, I
the
got the-
freaking New York Knicks.
It's hard to bet against.
I do have the
right
Knicks
now.
as well. I think that broke the Cavs. Like, they will not come back from
I
that.
so badly want the Thunder because I've been a Thunder guy.
We're not there yet. We're doing the East.
Yeah.
Knicks, Cavs.
So I'm going to say Cavs pull it together. They have way too many starts on their team not to. I think they fell into a slump last night. Thought they were going to win by
They have
an easy
James
slide.
Harden, perennial choker
Yeah,
in the NFL.
but they have
or NBA.
Mitchell too,
I
Devon
know.
Mitchell. And they have some other bigs. So I'm going Cavs are going to pull it back after this 0-1.
All right. I got Knicks. but-
Okay.
I'm Knicks as well. I don't think the Cavs can.
Well, then I must go Cavs.
Yes, Team
All right.
Cavs.
All right. Team Knicks over here. And then you got Thunder Spurs.
Yeah, this one's tough.
Yeah, this one's real tough.
Double
actually.
overtime the other night.
Yeah. Wemby looked awesome.
But Shea was cold.
Yep.
Like finished with 26.
He's
so
been cold.
Yeah.
That's what scares me is
Yeah.
he's been cold. And Chet could not guard Wemby.
no, nobody can.
Well,
I mean he's a
right,
freak.
but like it was embarrassing.
yes.
Is what I mean.
I want. Oh, thanks, Rock. OKC won tonight,
Nice.
so that does help my prediction.
That
here.
does actually, yeah.
I'm going OKC.
Yeah, I'm going OKC too. I was gonna take them in 7 anyways. I do think it goes 7.
Hannah's going Spurs.
No, you can go Spurs. Spurs is not a
wants to
bad
so
pick.
bad. I so badly want the Thunder
Spurs
to
is
win,
not
too.
a bad
I've
pick.
been a Thunder
The
guy
next
for a
Spurs
while.
dynasty is coming, and it's
I-
either this year or next year.
Wow.
I just don't
Problem
think
is,
the
I
Thunder
don't-
can pull it out in 7 against the.
Against Wemby.
You know, with
They're gonna have
4-1 in the regular season, you know, like I just don't think they can get it figured out
Yeah.
over the course of 7 games. Maybe 2 or 3, but I
Thunder-
don't see them stopping
Thunder's
him
deep, though.
for 4
Yeah.
games.
I know.
I want to pick Oklahoma because obviously we're all Oklahoma fans.
Yep.
I'm gonna have to go Spurs.
All right, Team Spurs, Sipe, you're with me. Team OKC, and then
And
Knicks,
But I want the Thunder. For what
Knicks-
it's worth, I want the Thunder.
Okay.
Knicks OKC, or Cavs Spurs, or Knicks Spurs, or Cavs, whatever it is. I actually have OKC beating the Knicks in the battle of the orange and blue.
I have OKC beating the Cavs in 5.
That I would actually believe. Yeah.
Yes.
The Western Conference Finals will be better than the actual finals. That's what I believe.
Yeah, I do too. Chris is thinking because you have
I'd
Spurs
have to go
and
with
Knicks.
Spurs over Knicks.
Yep.
6-4, 6 games.
I would believe that.
Yep, I like that.
And Hannah's Spurs, Cavs. There's only one answer to that question, by the way.
Because I haven't really thought about it, and I've honestly not been watching a lot of sports in the last week or two. I will just say the Spurs in 6.
There you go. Okay.
I like it.
All right. NHL. We have currently the Vegas Golden Knights
So-
versus
Vegas and a Golden Knight. Okay.
Vegas Golden Knights versus the Colorado Avalanche.
The Avs. Yep. And they lost 4-2 tonight.
Correct.
Yep.
But I am also taking the Avs
'Kay.
personally.
And the Avs are just a bunch of snow falling down a mountain uncontrollably. Is that what I'm going with? Okay. All right. Is that it?
Well, no, this is Western Conference.
Oh, okay. All right.
But so I have Avs, you have Avs.
I don't think I have Avs.
Oh, did you
I'm
say
just-
Knights?
I'm trying to pick what mascot would beat the other one.
Oh. Well, you have a Knight and an Avalanche.
Yeah. How big is the mountain and how big is my Golden Knight?
I mean, I've never seen a small Avalanche.
Have you seen a really huge Golden Knight though?
I have not.
Shoot. Okay. Well, I have to pick Avalanche in.
There you go.
That's all I know about that Canadian sport. Mascots.
Avs.
I think I got to go Avs. too.
Okay.
Okay, so sweeping for the Avs.
We're smoking weed in Colorado.
And
Here we
then,
go.
and then we have the Montreal Canadiens
The Canadians.
versus the Carolina Hurricanes, who, to my knowledge, have not lost yet this
I was gonna
playoffs.
say, I feel like
Just so you know,
The Hurricanes.
the
have not-
Hurricanes have
Carolina
not
has
yet
just been
lost
on
this playoffs,
fire
this single game.
the entire
They've
time.
swept round 1 and 2.
Oh my!
Yes.
But you said Montreal
Yeah.
Canadians.
So for me, I'll just make it easy. Canada sucks, and they've always sucked for like years. Like we haven't seen a Canadian champion in a long time. And even though I'm not a fan of the Hurricanes, they are just way too good. Give me Hurricanes in 4.
So you're telling me we're talking about a whole country of people versus one little bitty natural disaster?
Yes, correct.
Give me the Canadians all day, baby.
Okay.
Thank you, Caleb, for chalking that one up for me.
Yeah, I got the Hurricanes.
Give me even if they're from Montreal, those French-speaking sons of guns. Anyway,
I got the Hurricanes too. I mean, they've seemed pretty dang hot.
There you go.
From what I've seen, I'm also not a big NHL
Canada,
guy,
are you
but
Team Canada or
they've
Team
seemed
USA?
pretty hot.
Canada, are you Canada?
Canada.
I
got
think I
Great
will
White
go
North.
with
Look, if it was the Oilers, I could maybe like get behind them.
Yeah,
The armpit
for
of
sure.
Canada.
Yeah, the Midwest of Canada.
I know.
Not
Therefore, the armpit.
No,
let's go with the Hurricanes.
Okay. So,
I don't know. In
Sipe,
hockey.
you have the Canadians and Avs. The rest of us have Avs, Hurricanes. I will say my head and my money would go with the Hurricanes, but give me the Avs in 7, baby.
ooh,
Give
down
it
to
to
the
me.
wire. All right, I'm gonna go.
Canes go up 3-1. Avs come all the way back.
I've heard a lot of stories about Canadians in the snow, and they fight snow like crazy
You with the basket.
with so much feet or meters up there of snow. It's unbelievable what type of fight they put up against the snow. So a little bitty avalanche against a whole country of Canadians. Pff, give me the Canadians in 5, dude.
Wow.
Canadians in 5.
Hating on Denver, which I appreciate.
Yeah, I mean, oh
Okay.
yeah, the avalanches are. Yeah, plus they're little bitty Rocky Mountain avalanches. I mean, Canadians got
Avalanche
a
win
whole
last
country of
year?
that.
I can't remember.
3 years ago, I think.
Yeah, Tampa
I knew
won
it
it
was
last
2
year.
or
Didn't
Yeah, I
they?
think Tampa was back-to-back champs.
Yeah.
Yes, they were.
And then the Avs won the year before.
Yeah, we watched it right over here. Yeah, at the front porch. Hannah, who do you got? Avs or Hurricanes?
Let's go Avs in 6.
Ooh,
That's
Avs
what
in
I was gonna
6.
say.
Let's go. I like
Gonna
both of
say
you more.
Avs and 6.
2022 was the
Wait,
last
wait, wait.
time the big snow uncontrollable descent from the mountaintop won.
Love it.
What a fluid.
That's
way
all
of
I had
putting
as
it,
far as
too.
sports go.
All right, we got to get into topic number 2 now.
Yep. Which I've done no research, so once again, this will be Hannah's time to shine.
All right, so off the top of the dome, 1970s. Go with what you know.
Here's what I know, and again, everything's based off of that 70s show.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So we do know that there were elections that were held, and the Republicans and the Democrats behaved as they do today. However, there was also a lot of disco,
Yes. Disco.
weed, and underage drinking.
Lots of it.
Very popular.
Yeah. And calling your kid a
different from
jackass
today, how-
or
A
dumbass.
dumbass. Yeah, dumbass was a really
Dumbass.
popular term, and dopehead.
Dopehead.
Yeah,
Forgot about that.
dopehead was really popular. Whenever you insulted a friend, another friend would very appropriately go, "Burn!" like that.
Thanks, Ashton.
You know, kids in small towns were bored, and so they just drove around and hung out in basements and
Smoked grass from the earth, man.
Yep, and they had conspiracy theories and
That's where it all started, man.
again, sex, drugs, rock and roll, all that jazz. Boom. 70s, go.
Vietnam ended in 75. Officially, we were out already, right? Is that what we decided? We were out in the 60s, I believe.
No, we were out.
Oh yeah, they painted the water tower. They put a giant leaf on the water tower.
Yeah. That's what happened. My mom graduated high school in
Let's go,
76.
Jody.
Actually, the end of the Vietnam War was not until 75 when Saigon fell, and we
Right.
had gotten out in 73.
73.
I'll look up the 70s.
Okay. Watergate was the big, I think, Republicans and Democrats acting the same as they do today. But he had to resign, which was the only U.S. president to ever do it, which is pretty crazy, even considering in today's world. Like, I'm not resigning. The American people elect me to do this, which is crazy. Gas shortages had people lining up for fuel. Cold War was in full swing. The first handheld mobile phone
Really?
happened in 1973,
Okay.
which is pretty crazy. Because I remember still having a full-on bag phone in the 90s, so I can't imagine how big this phone was in 73. I think mobile is a really stretch on the word mobile. They probably needed an axle.
If you can carry it.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mom. 1977. Dad was in 75. I must have just meshed the two, and Mom graduated in 76. So
The launch of the first video game console was in 1972.
was it the Pong?
Yes.
Yes, I knew it. I knew a video game before you did. Yes, I win.
It is the OG. Actually, it's technically not the OG. I've learned this. The OG one was something tennis. It wasn't Pong, but it was essentially Pong before Pong.
So it was the failure before Pong
It was.
succeeded.
Yes.
I'll be damned.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Because you basically needed a supercomputer to play the other one, and then the Pong was like a yeah.
Can't forget about Star Wars.
Oh yeah.
Star Wars.
There's
Holy
Star
crap.
Wars, there was Jaws, there was Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. The Godfather came out in 1972.
Nice.
It became a cult
Some
classic.
iconic.
Also, people like Woody Wooderson, whatever his name is, uttered the famous phrase, all right, all right, all right. That's why I like them high school girls, man.
I get older, they stay the same age.
That was also in the 70s. I forgot about that.
So you have your disco,
76.
you have your disco music, your bell bottoms, your platform shoes, all of the good things like that.
I got a movie to shout out real quick
I'm sure you do.
that we all, me and my brothers and my dad, still watch, and we actually watched it in 2012 in the movie theater in Salina because they actually replayed this in the movie theater at the AMC in Salina in 2012 when I was a sophomore in college. It was Blazing Saddles, 1974. Now, it did not age well, but it was really funny comedy.
Look, let's be honest.
It's comedy.
It is still hilarious.
It's
people.
satire.
It's still hilarious.
It is still great. And if you're someone who's being offended by something made that long ago, let's grow up and put on a pair of big boy pants, okay?
Yeah. And not only that, it was a black person also making fun of black people.
Yes.
Like the whole thing was just, it's satire, it's funny, it's
great.
comedy. So
The toll booth. is
I'm
still
gonna,
the
I know.
best.
I need a shit ton of dimes. Somebody go back and get me a shit ton of dimes. It's a toll booth right in the middle of the freaking Wild Wild West. It's hilarious. Yeah, disco took over everything. The Queens, the Eagles, Fleetwood Mac, Led Zeppelin,
Yeah.
8-track tapes.
Secretariat won the Triple Crown.
Ooh.
Yep. And how
Thank you, Alan.
and a lot of the horses today all go back to Secretariat's bloodline.
No kidding.
No kidding.
Holy crap.
I would believe that.
That's a lot of semen.
At the beginning At the beginning of the 70s, you have the breakup of the Beatles, which ends the essential
Oh, yeah.
way that the 60s were with music. And
Yep.
then so they
Oh, wow.
they broke up, all of that good stuff. There was, hate and discontent. In 1977, of course, the saddest thing, Elvis died.
Yeah, on the shitter is what what Alan said in 77. He died on the shitter.
They still, I was actually just reading an article. They actually still do not know what actually caused it.
No kidding.
No kidding.
Not the copious amount of cocaine.
It wasn't cocaine.
The dude partied harder than anybody. I mean,
Agreed, but
Chris, you'll like this, which I actually didn't realize, but this harkens all the way back to Artemis, which you were talking about. Apollo 17, the last astronaut on the moon, astronaut Gene Cernan, was the last person on the moon, December 13, 1972. But if future Artemises is going to be a thing, he will no longer be the last man to set foot on the moon.
or maybe he's the first.
Oh, God. Here we go. Here we go.
somebody take away his tinfoil.
Where's the tinfoil?
Tinfoil.
The Rubik's Cube was invented.
Nice.
Yes.
That's really.
Microsoft was birthed.
Yeah, in a garage. No,
That's right.
sorry, that was Apple.
Apple was birthed in a garage.
Yeah.
Microsoft was launched in Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Yep.
The premiere of Saturday Night Live.
Yes, I forgot about
Yeah.
that. 70s. And it's still going. That's
Yeah.
wild. Mama Sipe up there said Grease, Urban Cowboy, and The Hindenburg, also all released in the 70s.
Saturday Night Fever, which included all music from the Bee Gees and various artists of the 70s.
Yes.
Microwave ovens became commercially available. Also, Betamax and the VHS VCRs became commercially available.
Dun dun
Well,
dun 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 dun. Yep. Jaws that basically invented the summer blockbuster. And
by the way, my dad had a 72 yellow Camaro with black racing stripes.
Nice.
We called it Bumblebee, and that was before Transformers came out, by the way.
you started something there.
Honestly, when that came out, I was like, those son of a bitches.
Were they
I had-
watching?
I had no idea that like Bumblebee was also like part of like the 90s TV show, like as well. But I was like, we had that first. Transformers. So yeah.
Then you also have the Battle of the Sexes tennis match, which was a huge
Oh,
deal.
yep.
Title IX came into being in 1973, which was important for women in sports and women in general. The first female prime minister of the UK, Margaret Thatcher,
Yep.
was elected, and she was there from 1979 to 1990, making her the longest serving prime minister since 1827.
Wow. That's crazy.
TV shows like All in the Family, The Brady Bunch, and
Gotta yield to my
Monday,
bladder.
Tuesday, happy days, Thursday, Friday, happy days. Yeah. Great stuff. Great stuff.
Wood paneling everywhere.
Yes.
Shag carpets, bathrooms somehow made it a thing too. Long darts became or were a real thing before getting banned.
The shaggin' wagon.
Yeah. Oh, gross.
Jackie, get in the van.
Avocado green and Harvest Gold appliances were in every kitchen.
Avocado.
Yes.
I love a good avocado green. Ted Bundy.
Oh my God,
yeah.
that was the 70s.
Yes.
I forgot about that. Rachel would have been all over that. Well,
He
because
confessed to 30
God,
homicides.
hold
across-
on, let me clarify real quick.
Man,
Rachel would not have been all over Ted Bundy. She'd been all over the story of Ted Bundy because she just recently watched a documentary about Ted Bundy. But it's not. Yeah, sorry, that came off really weird.
Yep, that's right.
Yep.
His Florida trial in 1979 was the first to ever be nationally televised in the United States. And he interestingly made the decision to handle his own defense.
Which is crazy.
Right.
Kung Fu became a major pop cultural phenomenon courtesy of Bruce Lee.
Oh yeah, duh. Bruce Lee
Jackie
first.
Chan was our generation.
Yeah, was later. Muhammad Ali was still the greatest thing ever in sports. Terry Bradshaw in
and
the
the
Pittsburgh Steelers dynasty in the 70s. Dude, wow. Miracle on Ice was also in the 70s.
See, you were digging on hockey and here the Miracle on Ice.
Oh, that was hockey?
1981 was the Miracle on Ice, gentlemen.
Oh, sorry. Build up was happening late decade.
Damn it.
So the build up.
I was just going off of what Chris said.
No, so you could be super duper excited about it.
Next week. Yes.
Yeah.
Next week. I can't wait for whatever that Canadian sport is.
Shirley Chisholm was the first African-American candidate in a major party for president and was also the first woman to run for the Democratic presidential nomination in 1972.
No kidding.
No kidding.
Huh. Because I mentioned this last week, average house cost was about $23,000, which I think was up about $8,000 since the decade before. Average new car price $4,000, brand new.
Wow.
Brand spanking new.
And it'd be foolish of me to not say this and mention this, but this was the greatest decade ever of Ford trucks. I mean, you can take a 70 all the way to a 79, and I would buy that and drive the hell out of it still today. And I could still work on it still today. And I don't have to have a computer or anything else to work on these trucks. So the Ford trucks, best thing ever. Mom also says Mork and Mindy.
Mork and Mindy.
I don't know what that is.
It was a TV show with Robin Williams.
Early start.
Yeah, Mork from Ork.
Mork from work. Ork.
I think it was Ork.
Okay.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Jay.
That's really hard to say.
Yeah, he was from somewhere else, and there was this whole thing.
The Marshall University football team was killed in the plane crash.
Oh, rest in
70s.
peace. And that killed their football program.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Wasn't
Didn't Wichita State have one
that's
in the
what I was
70s?
just gonna ask, was
No, that was at 80. Was it 89?
Was it really that late? Man.
I'm trying to remember the shirt. Undefeated since.
Oh. God, that's such a terrible shirt.
It is, but it's also true.
Okay, according to Wikipedia,
Oh my goodness.
When was that?
Are we still on the 70s?
1970.
Yeah.
Wichita?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah,
70.
Okay, it was 1970.
1970.
I was thinking it was
I
80s.
thought it was
but-
the 70s.
So, and really, there's only two things that you two really need to care about the 70s, and I'm fixing to tell you what they are.
It's golf, but I do also want to say Hank Aaron also broke Babe Ruth's home run record in the 70s as well.
Hell yeah.
1974 to be correct.
Has actually nothing to do with sports.
Oh, I assume this was going to be your whole Jack and Arnie and all that sort of
Oh
stuff.
yeah, no, because that was the 60s, if you recall.
Yeah, it was.
Oh,
No.
but they were still going at it in the
Yeah.
70s.
Any guesses?
No.
All right, 1977. Earl and Paula Haggard get married.
Boom.
Ah,
1979. Hannah is born.
woo!
Your lives would be miserable.
They really would be. I would not have a second, well, technically Rachel's second wife.
Yeah.
Second, like
You wouldn't have your sports wife.
sports wife. Thank you. I was like, damn it, what's that nickname?
B.
And I could, my sports wife.
B, yeah. You have a second wife and you have a B wife.
Yeah.
Yeah. Katie's 1 and A.
Yeah.
Both. Yeah.
One and A. Rachel's second wife. Hannah's
His
B wife.
Yeah. So
Sports
then-
wife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I'm just giving you shit. But yes, it is important because that is the year of
It is very important.
All right. Let's do two things of what would you rather, or just questions.
Yes.
Disco or rock?
Oh, rock, hands down.
Disco,
Disco.
rock.
Yep.
Chris?
Dude, 70s was great for music.
All around.
I mean, if you're talking about the 70s specifically,
Like if you were back in the 70s, would you be a rocker?
AC/DC, Aerosmith,
Or would you be doing
Zeppelin, yeah,
disco?
Stones.
probably have to lean rock.
Oh, see, I'm the only. Well, you said disco.
said disco.
I would be a discoer just because I want to get on the dance floor and I want a disco. Baby.
Oh, you'd be cooking, buddy.
I want
Oh,
a
yeah.
disco baby, and I have the slender frame for it, so the
Yeah.
bell bottoms would look amazing on me.
No, you can pull off
You
a white
are
suit.
Eric Foreman.
I truly probably am, minus the hair now. But Red was his dad, so Eric was going to go bald eventually anyway.
It's true.
Now, I don't like this question, but I'm going to ask it anyway. Would you survive without smartphones for a week in the 70s?
Yeah, easy.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Yep. What was the worst 70s fashion trend? And I'm thinking,
Okay. No, this I know mine,
Okay.
and it's because like they drive me crazy if I ever get these like in today's world. The gigantic collars.
yeah,
Like when they are so the airplane collars
it goes down to like your
are insane.
way below your collarbones.
Oh my God. I hate the like give me anything else other than the giant collar. Please.
Yeah.
Give me the bell bottoms. Give me I don't care.
It's hard
Just
to argue
not
with
the collar.
that.
You had one at the beginning. Was it the hair?
I was gonna say afros, but honestly, after he mentioned that, I'm like, yeah,
Yeah, that takes the
that's
cake.
pretty hard to argue with the collar.
Nah, we still had like the mop tops of the 60s. The shaggy haircuts.
Yeah, which it kind of came back in the early 2000s with the Zac Efron trend. I don't know if I have one really from the 70s because the fashion trend I loved from the 70s was the cowboy. Again, another Charlie horse.
It's like I'll go to shift and then it'll happen.
Just bah, okay.
Yeah.
You need a massage, bro.
No, I'm
I
not
might.
doing it. I'm not doing it.
This is anyone listening to this audio, you need to go watch us on twitch.tv /ITM Kansas.
That's where that's at.
Yeah, because this is hilarious. All these Charlie horses I keep getting.
My favorite, whenever we did your dress up days, for
Yeah.
homecoming, whatever. My favorite day, hands down, was 70s.
Yeah. Yeah, because
problems.
I mean,
No
again,
problem.
because the 70s is almost coming back, minus the bell bottoms right now. But I've actually heard they're starting to.
Yeah. I got a couple wide-legged pair of pants.
Yeah. So what I love about the 70s was the cowboy 70s look, though, with the Wranglers, the boots, the normal just cowboy look. But then everybody had and now they're back in style, the old trucker bills, and it's like foam material.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not wearing mine, but
I've always loved the trucker hats.
yeah. And then the mustaches, baby.
Yeah, let's
That's
go.
the trend that I'm so glad came back.
Mustaches come around every 5 years, and I'm here for it.
Yeah, I'm all about it. And-
Every 5 years.
but right now, like the mustache didn't just trend in the adult men. It's like every kid
Yeah.
in high school that can grow any facial hair right
Yeah,
now is
they
having a
want it.
mustache. So I'm here for it. I love it. And so I really don't have one I hate, but I'm going to tell you one I love. And then here's one. What current trend will look as ridiculous in 50 years as shag carpet does now? So what current trend do we have that in 50 years looks as ridiculous as what shag carpet was?
Oh. Interesting.
This is a good one.
This is.
I want to start it off then.
Yeah, okay. I might need the juices flowing.
So the painted farmhouse panel look, I think in 50 years, our kids or our grandkids is going to be like, what were you doing? All you had to do was put some sheetrock on it, or you had to even panel it instead of just having 1x6s on the wall painted. Like it legit looks like a barn. I love it still, but I think in 50 years, all of our kids and our grandkids are going to be like, what were you guys doing?
Yeah.
Like this is the most low cost type of way you can cover a wall. So that's my shag carpet of today.
I mean, mine is not like this is just the first thing that jumps into my head. It's not fully like taken over yet type of a thing. But honestly, because I think they look ridiculous already now, but the whole like Cybertruck stuff.
Yep.
Like futuristic looking cars.
That
Like
might
because
be the
in the
winner,
future,
honestly.
they're gonna look back at that and it's kind of like with Back to the Future with flying cars, which was like an awesome concept, and you're like, oh my god, that's gonna be amazing. In the future, when they look back and they say, wait, you guys thought this is what all of our cars were gonna look like? You're a bunch of morons.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, the futuristic looking cars, aka the electric vehicles.
The Cybertruck is probably the penultimate of that look.
It
Like your
reminds
old
me
Tesla
of
was
what
cool.
Yeah.
a truck looks like in a 90s video game just brought to life.
Yeah.
And
like a PS1
somebody
graphics.
thought it was a great idea. It's like, what the
Yeah.
you thinking?
Thanks, Elon.
Let's get ready to rumble.
This is a raid, baby. Chewy, my girl.
Chewy Vuitton.
Thank you. Oh, that kind of cut off a little quickly, but dude, Chewy, what is up, girl? This is one of my Xbox friends.
Yeah.
I don't expect it to die out. This is my hope.
That it
Is that
does.
it goes the way of shag carpet, and that would be like vapes.
So you're going like actual like
people trend.
social trend.
I like this one.
Actually, I firmly.
hope, but it's not gonna happen. There's no way.
No,
No,
I
it
think
will, and here's why. Because we talked about this last week with the 60s of 42, I think was the number, % of Americans were smokers.
Yes.
And I think, yes.
Staggering.
Yeah. And now, like, that's definitely under 10%. I don't even know what it would be. My guess is, like, maybe like 5% of, like, the population. Now, I know it's still, like, very popular in, like, Europe and stuff. But I imagine vaping will go that same route where, like,
I hope.
it's a cool, quote unquote, alternative. But then as the years go on and it's like, no, this truly is really bad for you and all that sort of stuff, that will also be very frowned upon.
11% approximately right now.
Really? I'm surprised it's still over 10%.
Yep.
But still, 43 is a wild number.
But that does include e-cigarettes, so never mind.
Okay.
Overall usage cites around 18% from Gallup polls from all smoking.
Okay.
So yeah, I bet just cigarettes alone is probably more like 4.
Right.
Yeah. Anyway, Hannah, what's the trend? What's the fad?
I have been sitting here and I cannot come up with anything.
Everything is so cool.
I was amazed I came up with vapes, to be honest. So
Because not everything is cool right now. My brain is not functioning.
I think that is what is going to be uncool, is that right now everything is cool. Like everything is like, dude, just if that's what you like, just do it. Like if you want to paint your walls
cool.
all different colors of paint right now, like that's your artistic being, instead of like, no, that looks like shit.
So,
You know what I mean?
So,
like
no,
everything is cool. Everything is a fad.
I don't know what you want to call this, but essentially the social acceptance will no longer, like, because and I actually was having a good conversation today in a Discord talking about this, of how like even in the video game world, toxicity is like everywhere. Like everyone's like, you suck, you're terrible, you know, and if you get the really bad people, they resort to slurs and all that sort of stuff. It is everywhere. Whereas we grew up in a world where like the Call of Duty chats, like those were vicious.
Yeah.
But those were also like, you would laugh about them later.
Yeah. Or at the time.
Yeah, right. Like, because it was so over the top.
Yes.
That you couldn't like it, and it was one of those things where like, even though someone was saying like the most inappropriate stuff in your earphones, you would eventually accept it and giggle about it. Whereas today everything's so highly offensive. So in a world of we accept everything, we love everything, like whatever, we're also in a world where if you even try to put something in a box, oh no, that's offensive.
Yeah.
And so I think your point, or like what you were saying, is like everything's cool, everything's acceptable.
Yep.
It's like, nope, the door's going to swing the other way, and we're going to, I don't want to say like get more conservative. That's not like the phrase I'm looking for, but essentially it's going to be like, we'll call out bullshit.
Yeah. Like,
No, dude, this room looks terrible.
yeah.
Please repaint it.
You walk in the room, it's like,
Yeah.
not only do you have to repaint it, but you're going to have to hire somebody to sand all these walls. Because
Guys,
there's
shag
paint
carpet
splatters
wasn't good in the
everywhere.
70s. It's also not good now. Please recarpet
Get
this
this
room.
crap out.
Yeah.
It stinks like shit. Your dog has literally have 4 dungs in the corner that you can't even see.
I don't even want to use the phrase like political correctness, but it's kind of like the like you have to like walk on eggshells.
Yeah, like the shades are off. We actually see the world. It's factually like that is terrible right now.
You're dumb. This is dumb. Everything's dumb.
Everybody's just going to be a really crappy old person that's tired of everybody's shit.
In like 20 years.
And it's going to start with like the kids. They're going to walk into a room just truthfully honest, like, who painted in here? Was it my little sister? Yeah. Anyway,
I feel like one of your kids said something earlier. I can't remember what it was now, but it was hilarious.
about your dad's teeth.
That's what it was. Yeah. I'm
Okay,
pretty
what
sure
is
it was, Charlotte saying like dad had like, you got dirty teeth or something like that. So he asked her for a kiss and she's like, she had a little scratch on her hand.
Yep.
And dad said, if I kiss it, it'll feel all better. And she's like, you got dirty teeth.
He goes, can I kiss your hand to make it feel better? And she goes, no, you have dirty teeth.
Oh my God.
If you've ever seen dad, he has like these
It's a
these
stain.
lines where he busted his teeth. I can't remember how, but when he was like a teenager.
So it was like
early
denture
20s,
stuff.
No, it's just stained.
Similar.
Yeah.
I mean, the bottom halves of his teeth are
Mary Kate has like a
fake.
fever spot. I
They're
don't know if you've ever
replacements.
Noticed that?
Yep.
on her teeth.
But there's a yellow line on both of his front teeth, and I'm guessing that's what she was pointing out.
I guarantee
so
you that's what it
like,
was.
your teeth are dirty.
That's
and it's
fantastic.
just like, oh my gosh, from the mouth of babes. That was exactly what I said to Mrs. Sipe
Yes.
earlier, not Mrs. Hilger. Mrs. Hilger is my wife. Mrs. Sipe is his wife.
Yep.
But it was just so funny. It was like so brutally honest.
Oh, yeah.
And you could tell Dad blushed a little bit. My dad, that specifically.
Patrick Hilger.
Once he said, yes, Patrick Hilger. It was so funny seeing him react to just like, wow, nobody's said it that bluntly to me before, or at least not in a while.
Right.
Yeah.
And
But that's the thing is people will start saying, oh, Jody has a good one.
Mama Side became in
Yeah.
clutch with this one.
You know what's going to be real dumb in about 20 years?
50 years for sure.
6, 7.
Dude, it's already starting. Rhett, today I put 6, 7 up on the cabinet today. The numbers, like we had those stupid magnetic numbers.
Uh-huh.
I put 6, 7 on it, and Rhett was like, "Take that down."
Yeah.
I was like, "Yes,
It's your fault, buddy.
it's starting."
You did this.
So our whole thing is, if the parents get involved with 6, 7 and start doing it all over the place,
Oh,
then
any
all the,
trend.
then all
Whatever the next one
kids-
is.
all the kids will hate it eventually. So this was about 9 months ago now.
Yeah.
Is when we got started
Oh,
on this.
it's been dead for like 3 or 4 months.
Yeah, but we're gonna keep beating it until it's
Right.
dead.
No, we want to make sure it's dead.
Never coming back.
Correct.
I don't
So we will
what 6, 7 is.
beat it.
Nobody does.
Nobody does. That's the problem.
I kind of do, but nobody really does. So, anything else on the
Something like a
1970s?
height thing.
I'll tell you after the show.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
actually a decent story, but it's stupid. All right. Topic number 3.
Oh, we still have a third topic.
Yep.
Okay. Yes.
Last one.
So, real fast, Sipe, the other day, I came over to help you assemble the new family contraption, as we'll
Yes.
call it. But the most enjoyable part of this, which is also the most frustrating part of this, is something we've all experienced, which is the whole do-it-yourself stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking like DIY, like, house construction, stuff like that, because you're going to make mistakes. You know you're going to mess up. But like when you have an instruction manual and it's, it's like Legos for adults. And yet somehow, some way, you will mess up steps 9, 17, 24, and 30.
Yes.
No matter what you do. And then you have to undo all of your work because, of course, you don't notice it until about 4 steps later.
Yep.
But yeah, we assembled your trampoline.
Yes, we did.
And we
Successfully.
we
by the
ran
way.
into a couple roadblocks in the process.
It's in that specific order too.
Yeah. So I will say, as bad as it could have went, we only had like 4 mess ups where we had to redo work.
Right.
So
and they were all short, like quick fixes.
yeah, like 2 minutes extra more on each.
But no, I love bringing up the fact because yes, everyone has been through the whole IKEA furniture thing.
Oh, dude,
which is how I named this topic.
IKEA is the worst instructions.
But no, there is a level of like
know what I'm talking
camaraderie that occurs when the mess up happens. And then that was one of my favorite parts about yesterday with me, or 2 days ago with me, you and Fred, was like when we realized we made a mistake, we then would like come together as a team, and it brought us closer together of like,
Yes.
how can we fix this in the most efficient way possible without undoing any of the work we've already done?
Yep. And each time we tried, but we had to redo work.
We did. But it was still the fact that we were putting our heads together
Yeah.
and we were problem solving.
Sipping on a beer.
Yep. Having beers.
Yep.
And at one point, one of the problems wasn't even something that we did. We just ran out of light.
Yeah.
And so you brought out the old flashlight headsets,
Dude.
which were a saving grace while we were
Yes.
threading the netting onto the trampoline.
Yeah. So shout out to my cousin Lacey, lives down in Hennessy, Oklahoma. Her and Levi. They're freaking amazing people, but she bought me probably one of the most useful Christmas gifts that I did not ask for.
Yeah.
Which was this headband that has a string of LEDs that go around your forehead, and then it also has a spotlight on the right side, and you can cycle through the different lights, high, low beams, and then headband LEDs or just the spotlight. I use that
things are
thing.
awesome.
I use it running all the time. I'm like a freaking lit up car running on the sidewalk. It's awesome. So many people can see me, and it's so much safer. But at night, especially at that dark, dude,
Yes.
it is bright.
Yeah.
And it's right at eye level. It's amazing. By the way, if you use the spotlight and it just gets done raining, you can kill spiders in your yard because the light from the spotlight, if you have it right at eye level, anytime you look across your yard, you'll see this great blinding sparkle in the grass.
Huh.
And those are the spider's eyes. I killed like 30 freaking spiders in my front yard doing just that. I would look.
How do you kill them though?
I go step on them because you're
okay.
blinding them the whole time. They don't move.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, I wasn't
thought you
shooting
were saying-
lasers.
Well, no.
This
So
thing's so highly powered, you can just.
Well, no. So my brother, I wish he was in the chat right now. He has like, it's literally like a compact light that like, if you hold it here, it will literally like burn your hand.
Nope, not that hard.
I thought that's what you were trying to say is like, this thing could go so high beam that you could literally laser spiders.
No.
from a
No.
That's stuff right there.
Pew, pew.
No, it was just so bright at the eyes reflecting back at me from the spider, and it was just one eye because they have 8 eyes, right? I was expecting to see like a row of eyes. No, it's just one really really bright eye shining at you, dude. I'm not kidding you. I have a picture of it on my phone. I found a wolf spider that was, I'm not kidding you, 3 inches across.
I believe it. Yeah.
And the body of it was like a full 1/2 inch body thorax of this wolf spider. I let it live because that's going to be a bug eating son of
be
a
a killer,
bitch.
yeah.
So I let that one live, but I killed all the little ones.
Yep.
But I literally killed 30 of them before.
You don't
I
want
ran into
30 of those wolf spiders.
No.
You just want one of them.
one big one, and then you can kill all the little ones because they just reproduce.
Yeah.
You know.
So
How did we get talking on spiders?
You started.
yeah,
Oh,
you did
light.
it.
About the headlamp.
This is why our podcasts go for 2 hours is because
Oh.
you go off on tangents.
And then trampoline, and then okay, now we're back to the topic.
well,
IKEA stuff.
Are we?
IKEA? No?
yes.
Yes.
Point
Terrible
being is
instructions.
we've all done an IKEA thing. So if anyone had a funny IKEA thing to share, I was gonna say you could go ahead and say it. My one actually just happened recently. I have put up 2 bookshelves in my daughter's rooms already. I started number 3. This was a couple of months ago. I like realized again, couple steps in or whatever, that like I had something in backwards, so I fixed that, and then like realized a couple other mistakes along the way, and then I got to the part where you put the what do you call the backboard? There's a term for it, but
yeah,
it's a really thin like piece of plywood or whatever,
like really hard cardboard or like
yeah,
plywood or
whatever that's called.
Yeah.
And you literally like take nails and you nail it like all the way around, and it's the most tedious part of the entire thing. Like the rest of the job goes pretty quickly.
Satisfying doing it though.
It is, and Jack helped hammer all the nails in and stuff. But after we hammered all the nails in and I like put it up and I like attached it to the wall, like screwed everything in, all that sort, which actually, now that I think about, one of the screws would not go in. I don't know what the issue was. I fought that thing for like an hour. It was driving me crazy. But long story short, as
really hard.
It might have been, who knows. But one of the problems is after I got all done and I like sat back and I was looking at my work, I realized that like third shelf from the bottom, the cork portion was pointing outward, not the like white finished portion. And so I pulled it down off the wall to see if I could fix it, only to realize that I was essentially going to ruin the backboard if I attempted to rip these nails out.
Back panel is all it's called.
Paneling?
Yep.
Yeah, whatever.
Yep.
So needless to say, if you go to my house and you pay close attention to the one closest to the corner, you will notice that one of the shelves is inserted backwards, and it is not going to be fixed.
That's just your artistic design take on this IKEA furniture.
Yeah. That's where the thumbtacks go when they want to hang up their artwork.
Yeah. See, it was intentional.
100%.
Yeah. Totally.
Mrs. Hilger and
Did
I
it on purpose.
definitely just worked on a dresser a little while back because we just moved into a new house.
Yeah. Congrats, by the way.
Yeah.
Adult shit.
Awesome. Very, adult
And
shit.
A part of your other adult shit, you also replaced a water heater in your
We
house.
replaced the water heater. We got a puppy. We got a new house. All sorts of adult shit.
Welcome to married.
Yeah, just got to figure out the infertility thing. Maybe that's too much to share on a podcast. I don't know, but
No.
We can pray for you.
Yeah,
we
it happens.
appreciate
Side,
all
what
the
kind do you
prayers.
want?
Another pail.
We went to IKEA and we got a new dresser because the one that we used to have was too freaking big to fit up our skinny ass staircase that was built in the 40s or 50s.
Ah, yes.
Oh, no.
Old house problems. Everything is
Once
narrow.
we finally got done with this daggum thing, we still have like a bag and a half of hardware that like hasn't been used.
That's terrifying.
I mean, some of it was kind of like, okay, here's an alternative. You know, we don't have kids. We don't have anybody that could possibly yank this thing down off the wall.
Yep.
So we didn't put any of the stuff that like will fasten it to the wall. But there's still all this other stuff that's like, what the fuck does this go to? You know, and there's nothing in the instructions that indicated what it was supposed to go to. And it's just like, I guess we'll just keep this just in case, you know. And it's like,
IKEA losing money.
Thanks for nothing, IKEA. Yeah, exactly. I spent probably 30 extra bucks on parts I didn't need to. But I guess if all else fails, we live literally less than 15 minutes away from the closest IKEA in Kansas City.
No kidding.
Probably.
Okay.
Sype,
I
I'm
know
trying to
almost exactly
remember.
where you're at.
Were you the one that helped me initially get like mine and Katie's bed upstairs when we bought our new house?
Yeah.
And we were very dangerously on a ladder hoisting a very heavy mattress
Over the railing.
Yes. of the second story balcony.
And I'm pretty sure I was up on top of the balcony and you were pushing. Which at any point, if you had let go, I would have just been drug over the railing.
Yeah.
We had to fold ours in half to get ours through that staircase that I was talking about. And I think we actually like permanently damaged the mattress that
Oh,
we
no, it was
used.
the box spring because we
It's
couldn't get the
never
box
coming
spring up the
back
stairs.
out of the upstairs. Like, there's no way that thing's coming out.
Pieces.
Whoever ends up buying the house after is like, congratulations, you have a new king size bed, or maybe not a new one, but you have a king size bed.
New to you.
And it's like, whatever. This is completely free of charge. It comes with a house.
Did the redneck
there's no
engineering.
fucking way it's coming back down those stairs. Like it's locked up there.
That's
if
so
you want to
funny.
try and get it out yourself, good luck.
I put together a media console in college, and that was my first like IKEA moment. It didn't come from IKEA; it was Walmart. But putting that together, and I took 4 years of woodworking. Yeah, I'm dusting the dust off my shoulder right now. Thank you. But I knew how to build a freaking cabinet.
Yeah.
What they teach you in Walmart building class is not woodworking. I want to make that clear.
Yep.
Putting together IKEA stuff is its own skill set. You have to know the specific hardware because nobody else uses this janky ass shit anywhere. So yeah,
Little wooden pegs.
Yeah, and then the glue. They don't do the glue anymore.
Are those like metal dowel things?
Oh,
that
yeah.
have like they lock in the
Phillips.
Yes.
dowels.
Yeah.
And they never stay
you know,
locked.
they never stay locked.
No, the amount of times I have had to fix that cabinet in our dining room.
Yes.
That Katie loves. I have had to fix. Honestly, it's a monthly chore to fix the drawers on that thing.
Yep.
It's bad.
So that's what I'm saying. It's a whole different skill set.
Yeah.
IKEA, Walmart, Target, whatever freaking flat box cabinetry, Amazon.
Yeah.
Get better. I mean, there's better solutions than whatever this shit is that we're trying to put together. Like, this is ridiculous.
What happened to buying a couch, having to load it onto a trailer, and then figure out how to squeeze it through your door?
Yeah.
Right?
Or use some damn screws to put it together and some wood glue.
I know.
Like when you get it into the house. Like, what are we
Terrible.
doing? So get better at and make quality stuff, would you? You're making enough money on this side.
Please.
So, but let's go into the second half of what this conversation
yes.
is, which is we put together a trampoline.
Which, yes, please, before we talk about all the cool things that we wanted as kids, I have to know your kids' reaction. I was hoping I would get a video of this.
Yeah, and so I'll tell you why I didn't do a video. My nephew Reese, who's here this week too, he was on the Cousins podcast earlier. He just graduated from kindergarten.
Okay.
And Concordia made national news over Tuesday with all the tornadic weather that was going through. And so they canceled school on the second to last day at 1:00 in the afternoon, sent everybody home to get ready for the storm, which, funny enough, didn't happen anything in Concordia. They got like a 1/4 inch of rain. That was it.
Okay.
No wind, no rain, no nothing. But his graduation got canceled or moved, postponed to last night. And so last night, so it'd have been a Monday anyway. Get my days mixed up. They got into town. Dad brought him in at 10:30 last night. And so it was dark. I had a flashlight in my hand, and I brought all the kids downstairs and through the back door. And I was like, "Hey boys, watch this." And I turned on my flashlight and shined it on the trampoline. And Elliot and Ben were like, what? Like, just go. And they just kept repeating, let's go, which was really cool. I was really excited about that surprise for them because they didn't know we bought it. On Sunday, they went home with my mom, dad, and me, Mark, and Fred, which was the whole reason why I wanted to do it right away, was that they would be surprised coming and watching or seeing the trampoline in the backyard. So in the last month, we've added a huge playhouse with a swing set. Yep. And not huge, but it's good size.
It's a decent size.
Yeah. And a trampoline.
And a chicken coop.
I was
going to say, I thought all those things were new.
Yeah. Shout out Beyonce. Keep laying those eggs, baby. And then I've kept getting my, compost pile area built out a little bit more. So I'm going to have some fresh dirt by like fall, probably.
Well, honestly, even your garden area, like, didn't you just install those at like the tail end of last summer too?
No, at the beginning of or middle of spring last year.
Okay.
But they kind of failed-ish.
But that's what I mean is they
yeah.
feel new and like they're working this year.
I added hoops this year with some plastic to kind of create mini greenhouses this year, which has really worked. Gardening's a whole nother hobby of mine that is it's a sustainable
Sports
hobby.
hobbies and life's greatest conundrums.
Yeah, and this hobby is more sustainable. Like I'm learning more and more each year, and I just keep relearning stuff and getting better at it. And this is like one of those lifelong hobbies that by the time I'm Poppy's age, My
God.
garden.
Yeah.
My garden's going to kick Poppy's garden's ass, dude. I'm getting such a head start with the internet, with all the information right now that I'm getting. Poppy, you're going to have to look back at this when I'm in my 70s or 80s, however old he
He'll be
is.
dead.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. He's going to have to look down
For
on me
his
from
sake, I
heaven
hope
Okay.
and
I
be
see,
like,
I see.
Chris, well done.
That's a nice guy.
That's a real good garden right there. So yeah, all that to say, the boys'
the
reaction
way
to the
that you like
trampoline.
this from heaven to the claw.
And,
Have you ever noticed that?
Yeah,
That's how he waves.
Yeah. She's like, the claw.
Looks like he's turning a knob.
It's a really like large knob too, like maybe on
know.
on a boat,
Like
maybe.
a 1970s supercomputer. Just gotta,
Play this. Gotta play this video game real quick.
With what you're saying right now is when
it's foreplay
Rachel
for
and
Mimi.
Katie were both in Chicago back in like 2010 or 11, and Rachel had to say that line when she was like, "I love you, honey, I love you."
Yep. In Chicago, I watched that one.
Yeah, I
Yep.
ran the lights for that show.
Yeah.
That was very awkward. Joey actually ran the lights for that show too.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it, he and I were both recruited by Alex to
There you go.
Both of our
That's-
brother-in-laws ran the
yeah.
lights in Chicago, 2010.
Love
for
it.
our sisters doing weird things.
Yeah, Chicago was a good show.
Yeah, sure.
So, something that I really, really wanted as a kid that instantly would have made me the coolest kid on the block, and I never did get, was on a motorcycle. And I even compromised. It wasn't even going to be a gas motorcycle. I wanted one, and this is how old it was, or I am, I guess now. This was out of a Sears catalog.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the great big Christmas catalog.
He looks to me as if I don't know
I know.
what big Sears.
You're just getting so
catalog
old.
is.
I couldn't remember if you knew or remembered. You know, your
Dude, she
memory
was
is
about
just
to come over that bar top.
whatever that. I need to take away the ammunition from her. There's a spike, I think, that she could stab me. Yeah. So the Sears catalog, like it was in the Christmas edition, and they had a electric battery operated motorcycle.
Yep.
That I really wanted, and I was gonna ride it around town and go get. I tried convincing my mom. I still remember, but Mom, if we run out of milk, I could run to the grocery store in Waukeeta and get you the milk, and I could put it on the back of my like it had a little thing in the back that I could put it. Yeah, I could put it in the back, and she was like, "No," like just that simple. Like, you're not getting it.
So in the same vein as that, I actually just wrote down Power Wheels.
Yes.
So like, which is funny because like we now have one with like the Jeep that was the Barbie Jeep, and then we painted it for Jack's birthday, and that was the blue Jeep. But like that as a kid was like the greatest thing ever. Like,
Buddy had one.
screw manual labor. I want to just press a button and the battery takes me where I want to go at ridiculous rates of speed. By the way,
way faster than this shit that we have nowadays.
No. What we have now, like, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, if you hit a curb, like, that's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
But like a Power Wheel, you could get into like an actual automobile accident with those things.
You could break both elbows by getting in a front end
You
collision.
absolutely could. Smash your teeth in.
How did your son break both of his elbows again? I swear to God, it was just a Power Wheel. Are you sure? Was he seatbelt in? No.
No. Yeah.
No, he was not. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Which obviously we talked about already, but trampolines. Like, if you had a trampoline in your backyard, like you were the most popular kid like on your block, and everybody came to your house to jump on your trampoline
Without a net.
Without a net,
Correct.
They had no nets.
Well, here's the deal, though. If they did have a net, that further opened the door, because this, for me anyways, and for most of us, this was the height of like professional wrestling too, with like the NWO and stuff. So it was full blown cage match.
Yep. You
If
bounced
you
off
had
the
a
net.
net. Yes. Yeah. No. Trampolines were the pinnacle of like what I like to call rich kid status.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which I'm pretty sure trampolines were more expensive then than they are now. Like now it's cheap entertainment. Back then they were like $1,000 for a trampoline.
It'd be like $6,000 nowadays. Yeah. I mean, the trampoline.
And you got yours for what, $250 or whatever?
$250. Yeah. Like that's
cheap entertainment. And it's a big trampoline, 18 foot or no.
Yeah.
Sorry, 14 foot.
14 foot.
Yeah.
I really wanted the 18 foot.
That would have been way too much.
Rectangular one. It was huge. It was awesome. But yeah, I mean this, and like the whole reason Rachel brought it up to me about a month ago. She was like, I think I want to get the boys a trampoline. I was like, absolutely not. Like it's going to take up our whole backyard. And then after we got the playhouse, I was like, you know, this backyard really needs
A trampoline.
trampoline.
Know how we could take up more space?
Yeah. And so, and the more I've reasoned it out is I don't have grass on that side of the yard anyway.
Yeah.
And I might as well just keep it low and short, and
Sure.
I'll move it around. I'm starting to like the yard more as therapy anyway. So,
So can I give you the ultimate combo though?
okay.
Is if you had the trampoline without a net
Yep.
and then the underground pool, or like the in-ground pool, I should say.
Yeah.
Like if you had that combination, your parents were loaded. Loaded.
100%.
Like the above ground pool, like, you know, couple middle class families could do that.
Yeah.
Especially if it was like the blow up version. And you could still jump into it and that sort of stuff.
Yeah,
but
we
if
had
you
the-
had the trampoline that was anchored right next to your in-ground pool, elite level status.
That is.
Like your dad is Donald Trump.
Patrick Trump.
I was gonna say,
Well,
I didn't ask for it, but yeah, Patrick Hilger.
so
good for him.
here's the
The
bonus
older
part.
I get, the more I appreciate just how much.
So here's the bonus part.
He did a lot for you guys. It was cool.
You were officially the richest family in
Mom
town
also convinced him.
if
to
you
do.
also had a hot tub next to it as well.
There you go.
So
No
you
hot
were
tub.
not pinnacle.
No, but my godparents had that.
There you go. Trampoline,
Who was-
pool, hot tub, the ultimate
Who's your
trifecta.
Yes.
Chuck and Melanie.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, yeah. They've always been entertainers, though. You know.
Rest in
And
peace,
that's-
Chuck.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Mike. Too. Holy cow! Did you hear that? Chuck's brother passed away last week.
Oh, I did not hear that.
Yeah.
no.
Yeah. Sorry, not family, Mike.
Yeah, I was
sorry.
like, what?
I'm sorry.
I'm putting it on a podcast, man.
Yeah, no.
Uncle
No,
died. Like,
no, not Uncle Mike. Chuck's brother. So not in a relation type of way, but
Yeah.
kind of related to the same person. So, yeah, rest in peace, Chuck. Though he's a good man. One of the things that I never did get, and I know this is not necessarily like a tangible thing necessarily. Remember the bleach blonde, just top of the hair?
Oh, like
Fed.
the frosted tips?
No, like at Wakita, it was just bleach blonde, and it was just the top of the hair, and the back, all the bottom part of your hair was still black.
Oh, okay.
I never was allowed to get that, and I really, really wanted
Okay.
it
So,
growing up.
but
like
highlights. That's a good one that I didn't think about. You're right. All the rich kid had highlights.
Yeah,
Jerks.
I feel like Nathan
Looking
did
like
that.
they're
He did
in
for
sync band.
like
Over
a
here.
for like a month or a year, and he had blue
A
contacts.
little bit. Yes, he did. He
Oh, the
he had
colored
it-
contacts.
He had the in sync look.
He did.
Yeah.
He was going
Bastard.
full Joey. No,
Lance.
Lance. Yo.
Which is humorous now, but anyway.
It's very humorous.
Hilarious. But
He was always the cute one, and
He's
we didn't
not-
know why. Now we do.
I could have told you.
And then the go kart. We never had a go kart. I
Yeah.
always wanted a go kart. I'm pretty sure Richie Rich on the movie,
Yeah.
the Disney movie, definitely had a go kart.
Well, I think they had ATVs, but even still,
Yeah.
any sort of
I wanted a go kart
motorized,
so bad.
motorcycle, ATV.
Mom and Dad
go-kart,
probably knew.
dune buggy,
Mom and Dad probably knew what kids we were, and they're like, "No, you're gonna kill yourself in the first 5 minutes."
which honestly, that's kind of how I view like the whole like razors now.
Yeah, yep.
Like anytime I see people driving around town in those, first of all, I'm just like, that's a total waste of money.
but if you
But
have it, spend
if
it.
you
You
have
know?
it, yeah, I'm like, but you must be really rich.
Yeah, I mean, because the big side by sides nowadays are like $24,000.
Yeah.
I mean, it's more than what I've paid for a lot of my vehicles.
Well, and And the same could also be said, like, if you have, like, an RV boat, like, nice ones.
Yeah. Not the ones I'm going to buy.
Right, yeah.
$4,000.
You can get really crappy RVs and really crappy boats at a reasonable price.
Yeah. And I'm going to have an RV, hopefully,
There you go.
in another year or two.
This is one, so I'm not going to lie. I took to Reddit for, like, some inspiration because I had, like, my handful of lists, but then I went to Reddit. And some of the things they were saying, I was like, "Oh my God, that's true." So here was the one that got me the most, and this is 1,000% factual. Is a lot of us had basketball goals, right? But only the like rich kids or the cool kids had the actual like square glass basketball
That was anchored
backboard.
into the concrete.
Correct.
With the adjustable.
Correct.
Yep.
Because like even now in my own backyard, we have the one that you fill with water or sand, and it's the little plastic like half backboard. No, we ain't got no square glass NBA style backboard. But if you had that, Chris,
Okay.
No,
Ours wasn't anchored.
it wasn't
into the
anchored,
ground,
and it
so
was.
oh, yours isn't
And
anchored.
it was,
okay,
it was
you can back
plexiglass.
off right now, bro.
okay,
It was plexiglass.
okay.
The one at my house
Yeah.
is currently not glass, but it is in the concrete.
There you go.
Yeah, that
I
thing
also
got
didn't put it there, but
Yep.
destroyed by storms.
Yeah, there were
that came
different
out
levels of
south,
basketball goals.
yeah.
Blew it
I'm pretty
straight
sure it's
over.
still
If your
there.
rim had like shocks on it, so it could
Yeah.
like bend and not break.
Obliterated to nothing.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that basketball goal is still there. It's been blown
It
down like
shouldn't be.
a dozen times, at least.
It used to be great.
Oh, it was awesome. I will say the one thing I always wanted, and my cousins had one, but it was because their grandpa, my great uncle, built it for them, was a legit half pipe.
Oh,
They had a legit
that's
half
top
pipe.
tier.
Like this was
Wow.
amazing.
Yeah, that is top tier level.
And it was at my uncle Randy's house in Eagle, Nebraska. And so they'd come up and every summer spend the whole summer with Uncle Randy and Aunt Kathy.
That's crazy.
And he legit
I would have
built
for a
them.
half pipe.
I think it was an 8-foot half pipe too. It was tall.
I'm firmly convinced I'd be a professional inline skater if I had access to a half pipe.
Which you'd be making zero money right
I would
now
be. No, X Games was only cool
for like 8
for
years.
yeah. Literally like 1996 to 2005.
Yeah.
Like that's
after
all
that-
we had.
After that, it was Travis Pastrana kind of stole your guys' thunder.
Yeah,
though.
yeah, I was over.
Yeah, motocross took over. Yeah. And obviously I wanted a motorcycle. My best friend Russ has had a plethora of motorcycles, and I always wanted one. But I think I've talked about this on the podcast. Richard, Russell's dad, my essentially second dad, was so good to me growing up. I didn't realize it, but he'd always save the motorcycle that Russell essentially graduated from, and then when they bought the new one, and saved it only just for me to ride it. Like he could have got a trade-in value, could have sold it to help pay off the new one, but he always saved the smaller bike, the one right before Russ's new bike, for me to ride. And looking back, that's such a dad move. Like he truly did care about like me riding with Russ, and I mean, shit, put up his money for that. And that was such a cool move. And I appreciate that now as a dad looking back on it. So yeah, I always wanted a motorcycle, and I kind of always had one. I just had to go out to Russell's farm to ride it. So really cool. But other than that, Hannah, there has to be something that's like, you always wanted this one thing, and mom and dad, dang it, never bought you.
What
this
did that
one thing.
bitch Cindy have in school that no one else had?
I have been, honest to God, I have been sitting here thinking, and I cannot come up with anything.
Really?
I tried telling you about the memory, guys. I'm hiding.
No, okay, first of all, I was an only child.
Yep.
We grew up, and I grew up poor. So if I did get it, then it was usually later than what everybody else got it. Like I didn't get my Cabbage Patch Baby when everybody else got their Cabbage Patch Baby. So I was always jealous of that.
Right.
And if you had certain Barbies, then you were elite, but also because everybody else had more money than we did.
Yep.
So
But that's what I mean is like, say Barbie, for example, like everybody might have had like whatever, like Malibu
Oh no! If
mall
if
Barbie.
you had the Miko Barbie.
Okay, so there you go.
For
But if
me,
you
it
had
was
like
the Miko Barbie.
1969 astronaut Barbie, like you were the tits.
With her having the tits.
And, like my best friend had gotten
With
her,
portable space computer.
my best friend had gotten her Cabbage Patch the year before I did.
Yep.
And so, and we took pictures the day of Christmas. Like we had gone over there, and there's a picture of Erin and I, and we're holding her little Cabbage Patch in between us, and you can see the look on my face. I'm not even kidding.
I
And it
want
wasn't-
this Cabbage Patch so bad.
It wasn't a mean face. It was just like a, I really wanted one of these,
Yep.
Yeah.
type thing. So, but
Or yeah, another good way to say that is like, what did you go to your friend's house to exclusively play with? Because it wasn't to hang out with them. It was just to play with this thing.
when we lived in Abilene, it was to go to April's house. She lived down the street from us because she had a playhouse in the backyard that was like a house. And
Okay.
so it was like our house, school, whatever.
That's so
And
cool.
then
Yeah.
they also had a trampoline.
Yep. See, trampoline.
trampoline,
I'm telling
baby.
you, Chris, Father of the Year, 2026. You finally made it.
It only took 2 months of just putting shit together.
Yeah. So I don't know if this was the same for you guys, but as far as like my area of town in Hayes, you were not like part of the like gang unless you had either the like mongoose like 10 speed like mountain
Yep.
bike
with
and it was
the sissy bars.
yes.
Yep.
And
up.
and there were two versions. There was either like the red one with like the black like paint splatters on it, or the blue one with the
White.
no,
Or
it
silver.
was still black. It was either red or blue with the black paint splatters, and everyone had the red one.
Oh, so you were weird if you had the blue one.
Yes, if you
Yeah.
had the blue one, it was like, I know it's the same price, but come on.
It's blue, man. What are you
It's
doing?
blue. Yeah. It was like Bloods and Crips down there, man. Like it was ridiculous. Or if you didn't have the like 10-speed Mongoose mountain bike, you had to have a true BMX bike with the pegs so you could give your poor friends rides.
Yeah, front and back.
Yeah. Because everyone had at least two friends.
Yeah. And you had to have front and back because you weren't going to grind
Yeah.
a rail with
Which-
just back pegs.
Right.
Yeah.
Which, can I also say, looking back, what a poor soul that rich kid was, having to lug his two friends around on pegs. What an exhausting job.
Dad didn't think about that when he bought me this bike with pegs.
You are literally a human taxi.
That was the 90s
Chris,
Uber.
get over here and pick me up. We're going to the park now.
That was the 90s Uber before people were getting paid on an app.
It was. It was the child's Uber.
Yes.
Whoever had the bike was the driver, and their poor thighs, their quads were exploding by the time you got to the park. So there you
What's funny, like with me thinking of my childhood growing up, is like Wakita. I had like 5 friends that I hung out with in the whole town. So like we didn't really have necessarily like that like envy of what other people had because we kind of all just had the same stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like one of my friends had a Dreamcast.
Oh, Sega Dreamcast.
Yep.
Dude, Dreamcast was where it was at.
And so when we wanted to play certain games, we'd go to his house. But when we wanted to play Crash Bandicoot, we'd come to my house and play PlayStation.
Okay.
And like another friend had,
Okay, the 64.
Yeah.
So you kind of rotated.
yeah.
Okay.
And so like we all kind of had the same type of stuff, just different flavor. And we like I said, there was like 5 of my friends that's all I had in Wakita. And then when we moved to Clyde, the only thing, like I would say the early 2000s that I really, really wanted was an iPod, like a true iPod. And I got an MP3 player. I can't remember what the brand was. I remembered it for a long time. But I was like, you know what? It's not an iPod because those like cost through the roof.
Right.
But I used the crap out of that little 2 gigabyte.
Like the Nano or whatever. Or not iPod Nano.
Yeah, it was an off-brand.
Yeah. The
Zen. It's sort of the Z.
Yeah. The Zing.
Zing.
I don't remember.
Yeah. Sort of the Z.
Or Zoom, like
Zoom.
Zume.
Zoomy? I don't know.
No, I don't remember. Yeah,
Yeah.
Zoomy, I think.
That whatever that one was, but I used the crap out of it. Huh?
The Zune?
Zune.
Because it was like tune.
Yeah.
Zune.
I love
Yep.
my Zune.
Yep.
Yeah.
I loaded the crap out of that thing.
Which I
I
wasn't
watch
even
movies.
actually thinking later in life, but yeah, even just like smartphones and iPods and stuff like that in general. Like if you had one of those, like,
Yeah.
damn.
To Hannah's point.
I was still burning CDs on the Walkman, man.
Yep.
Like,
To Hannah's point, I always ended up getting it, but it was later. And I was like,
oh yeah, I didn't have an iPod forever.
yeah, my first iPod was an iPod Touch that my girlfriend bought me when I was a senior in high school after knowing me for like 2 months.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, I've never, as
I accepted
was-
that shit.
I was never into the Apple or anything like that. Like, so I purposely went with the Zune versus Apple.
Yep.
That was,
I'm pretty sure I was the last of my friends to get a smartphone. That was by choice too.
Really?
Like I did not want. I hated touchscreen. I liked the buttons, and
You
I
were
finally
still-
broke down one day because like it was literally like you have the internet wherever you go, and I was like, that is really convenient.
Ah, damn it.
Like, all right, I'll deal with the touchscreen.
You were still T9 and like, see you later.
Dude, I was a T9 machine, by the way. I could probably, honestly, I know they used to have like actual, like, similar to like in computer lab, like whoever was the fastest typer. Like, I bet I could have won some T9 competitions back in the day.
Computer Lab fastest typer right here.
Of course
You and me,
were.
girl. You and me.
Yep.
Of course you
Let's
were.
go.
I always try to, but Seth Druso would always beat me, and we were in the same class, computer class, every time, and that son of a bitch could type like 320 words per minute.
Yeah.
It was insane.
I don't remember what like my official per minute record was, but it was insane.
It's like 98 words a minute or something like that. Like mine was very high. And then like when I would help dad type his papers for seminary, he's like, why? Why do you type so fast? I'm like, because it was a competition in 9th grade
Yeah.
as to who could get it done quicker.
I backspaced so much. That's what that taught me.
No, like there are jobs out there that I was seriously looking into that you can get paid to type.
Yeah. Wouldn't have last very long, but we haven't. And yeah, it would have lasted like 15, 20 years for you. Yeah, so.
Back to your console thing, like yes, whoever had like the hip console at the time, that was always big. But this was also like the separation of like the men from the boys. If you had a Game Boy Color,
Oh, yeah. I didn't
that like
I didn't get
everyone
into that
had a
much.
Game Boy, but only a select few had the Game Boy
get the
Color.
color, the see through.
And that was great. And then
Stupid.
low key, because like again, everybody got one eventually, but you know, you were cool if you started the trend. The Tamagotchis, the virtual pets,
Nope.
never had one.
Nope. Never was cool. Even in Waukeeta, Oklahoma.
Oh, I love the Tamagotchis.
If you had a telephone in your room,
Yeah. That's a big one.
and then if you got the clear phone,
Yep.
which I begged for.
Yeah.
Yep.
Once I finally got, and then
Which I feel like you could go that way with a lot of, like, if you had your own TV, if
Yeah.
you had your own computer,
didn't
if you
get-
had your own phone,
didn't-
anything that was yours.
yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't get a TV in my room until I was like a junior in high school.
Yep.
I was middle school when I got mine.
Yeah.
I was a junior.
But I was also a video game nut, so I like had to have one in my room.
Not in my house, you won't.
Not in our Hagger's house either.
Yeah. Also, back to the bike things. The little kid version of that was big wheels, like the
Yeah.
the little tri bikes. But yeah,
The ones
were
with the steering wheel, the two handles.
yeah,
That's the
like,
one.
It's basically like the chopper, but like in a tri version.
I was thinking of the one that you steered with the two handles back and forth. That's,
Oh no! I mean
Those
like
are the
the
ones that I
big
wanted.
plastic
yeah,
wheel.
those were way too young, man. Like,
Well,
those are
that's
for
what I meant, like
those
for
are the
little
babies.
kids.
I
For little
wanted
kids.
the one because at the time when I was that age, I wanted the one that you could go slide. We actually got, I think, those for Christmas one year.
I'm gonna rapid fire a couple of these at you. You ready?
All right, and then we're running long. We got to
Good. I
finish
know.
this segment.
The biggest and best Nerf gun and/or Super Soaker.
Yeah, and every year they came out with a stupid little twist to it.
But what I mean is like if you had like a single shot or a double shot, a loser. But if you had like a fucking Gatling gun, yeah, like that's what I mean. There was a difference. There was a tier, and same thing with the super. Oh, you have a Super Soaker 100. I have a Super Soaker 9,000. Like, yeah, it was ridiculous. So there was
10 years ago.
Same thing with collectibles. So like if you were into cards, like massive Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon card collections, and especially if you had like the books with like the plastic covering all that stuff.
I was too busy shooting baskets.
Beanie Babies, because they were expensive, but like my cousins, they had thousands. And the idea was, well, if we keep them pristine, these will be worth something
Which is
someday.
ridiculous.
Which
oh my god.
never happened. And then they all went for sale for like 10 cents at the garage sale.
Yep.
But if you had a massive Beanie Baby back in the day, you were living life pretty large. Instead of the PB&J or the, ham and cheese sandwich, Lunchables.
Oh yeah.
If you had Lunchables, you were the coolest kid in school.
Every now and then.
Which is also ridiculous because you were literally making a cold pizza on a Ritz cracker.
Yep. Back in the day.
But if you had a Lunchable, you were awesome.
At track meets, there was only like one track meet I could go to a year when I was like in elementary school. We had an elementary track. Mom would buy like one Lunchable for one meet for the whole year.
Yeah.
And the rest of it was just ham and cheese sandwiches.
Yep.
Which were way better.
They were.
But
Mom, you knew better.
yeah.
Good job, Jody.
Yeah, thank you,
You
Mama Sap.
understood that a ham sandwich was way better than these crappy Lunchables that were overpriced.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Oh, if you got a Little Debbie in your lunch when I was in elementary school.
So
Yep.
this is part of it too. So we'll move inside for this one. If your family, and I don't know why, like maybe this is just because like I had only ever seen one at my grandma's house. Like none of my aunts and uncles had one of these, but truly, if you had a bar, that was like a big deal. And especially if that bar not only had alcohol for the adults, but if it was chock full of like Mountain Dew and Little Debbie's.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yep.
That was where it was at. Typically, if you had a bar, you also had a big screen TV.
Yep.
So like we're talking a true like 42 inches before 42 inches was awesome.
Yeah, like state of the art.
Yes.
Yep.
Like, and they were heavy as balls too. That
Yep.
if your parents, my parents did have one of these, by the way. If you had a massive sound system with a 5-disc CD changer.
Yes.
I guess we were richer than I thought because Earl Haggard had it.
Oh,
Yeah,
you only have 3 CDs.
Yeah. Get out of here.
You can't hear your stereo
La
12
Hooser.
miles away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever.
But
Yeah.
Earl was kind of a audiophile though, wasn't he?
100%.
Yeah. He
No,
wanted
my-
that
I still
crisp.
have like 5 milk crates full of records.
Yeah. And he
My
wants
dad was cranking Def Leppard.
but he cared about quality.
Oh,
like
very
he
much
wanted
so.
to hear.
He wanted the top tier.
Yeah.
Like it was in the
hardware, software, everything. Yeah.
Also, on that big screen TV, if it came equipped with premium channels like HBO and Cinemax, because that shit wasn't free.
Yeah.
Bonus points if you had a massive satellite dish in your backyard, which my Uncle Dave did. That thing was bigger than the house,
Right.
but he got every channel type of thing.
First time chatter. Thank you for the
Oh yeah.
the shout out there. Yeah, we've been trying to get a little bit more
What
professional
up? It's
every
Quantum.
year. So
Not sure where you're joining us from, but thank you.
yeah, appreciate it.
So we're gonna go a little bit deeper now. If your parents owned a waterbed, I'm sorry, I don't know any poor parents that had a waterbed.
No.
It was only the rich kid parents,
That is
No,
true.
and that's why they all have bad
Talked
backs
about
now.
one that they had early on in marriage, but they definitely did not keep it later on.
Yeah, no, waterbeds were a
And they talked
terrible
about
idea.
how awful it was too. Every
Yeah.
single time they brought it up.
But you were loaded if you had a waterbed.
Exactly.
Yes.
they finally realized that it produced too many kids.
Yeah, sure.
For like
we'll
the
go with that.
fourth kid, they're like, we got to get rid of this thing.
I mean, in their defense, I'm pretty sure it was all in the 80s and up until 90 or 91 that they had it, which I guess may have produced Rachel.
Yeah, it could have. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's true.
But I'm pretty sure they didn't have it after
I
91 at the
think-
latest.
It was used.
I think the
Used
most
water.
recent waterbed I saw was like early 2000s, but definitely not very much beyond like 2003.
Yeah, definitely a fad.
Yeah.
That's another fad that we'll laugh back on in 20
I was gonna
years.
say, I think the last one I saw was with, is when I was working at Prairie View, so 2004, 5, 6,
Yep.
Yeah.
somewhere around there.
Going along with the bar, because obviously if you have a bar, you need to also have these two things, which you didn't have one without the bar. So this was bar included. Pool tables and dartboards. If you had a pool table, and we're talking like a real dartboard.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Like-
not a
Yeah, no,
No.
not a cheapo.
Like if you had a real dartboard and a real pool table with the felt and it was full size and all that sort, yeah. And there was a pool stick rack on one wall and the gun cabinet rack on the other
Right.
wall. Like, that was also up there. A couple more. If you had, and to this day, I love these things. I don't actually know how expensive they are, but if you owned a love sack, like the giant beanbag chair, that was
Yes.
for like families
yes.
to like snuggle and watch a movie with on your projector on your giant, 42-inch TV
Yeah,
back in the day.
the crazy sound system.
Yes, but that's what, like, the love sack was also kind of premium. And then this one wasn't premium because a lot of people had them, but I always appreciate it as a kid, and it was mainly like a girl thing, but I appreciated your rooms. When I like went to a friend's house and they had like an older sister or something like that, and they had the door beads, posters literally were the wallpaper,
Yeah,
and then the glow in the dark stars.
yep.
Like that room was always peak because that took work. You had to stick every star up there.
Yep.
You had to tape or thumbtack or sticky tack. Remember sticky tack? Oh, my God.
gosh.
You had to put all of those on the wall. And like, Chris, you have great decor in this room. Not
Yeah.
like our audience can't see, but you have like nice little picture frames.
We're getting there, yeah.
And all that sort of stuff. Imagine this entire room being covered with little 8x11 posters of whatever, NSYNC, Britney Spears, that sort of stuff.
Or even
this
full-on
entire
posters.
room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Teen Feet
Won't
magazine,
happen.
baby.
But like that took effort. And then again, the beads on the door.
I loved a good bead door.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I still have beads.
I remember Rachel had one of those with like
It was great.
shells and whatnot, and it actually like some of them were shaded in a certain way that it
Mm-hmm.
actually looked like a boat or something on a beach. And unfortunately, it is after midnight, and I still got to travel for work.
Well, this is my final one. You ready?
Shoot,
And then we can
sure.
close it
Go-
down.
go
Yeah,
right
let's
ahead.
close it out.
If you had your birthday party at the hotel and slept overnight because your parents paid for the room,
That's huge.
you were a rich kid. Everyone has a bowling party,
Yeah,
but only the rich kids.
Never
Not
had a-
only could you like, do the hotel pool, the hotel arcade. Remember when hotels used to have arcades?
yeah. Really crappy ones, but
you go to the Holiday
it
Inn,
was.
you'd play like Rampage all night long. You'd jump in the pool at 2 a.m. You'd run around and play hide and seek in the hotel because there were no rules. It was
Yeah.
the 90s. No one cared about like quiet hours.
Yep.
And then when all was said and done, you'd go into the hotel room, you'd pull up whatever the newest movie was on pay-per-view, which also cost like $60 to watch that one movie.
Which was also
But their
part
parents
of your
paid
TV.
for it. Yep. And you slept in that room and you woke up the next day and you went home.
That was it.
Top
man.
tier.
That was
top tier.
Top tier. But I tell you what, to end it all,
Yes.
looking back on it all, I never was without anything.
No.
Like
No.
it was always, we were always chasing. We were falling into the capitalism, the what's next, the throwaway type of mentality,
The materialistic
Yes.
ideology of America.
which was huge in the 90s and the 2000s. Like,
Yes.
it was huge.
I mean, it's huge today still.
was it in the 80s? Okay.
It's been huge since the
I take you
50s.
outside and beat you.
She's going to kill me tonight. I've had a
sorry.
good life. But yeah.
When you feel something hot on the back of your neck later, that's her cigarette.
And so, like, and that's, I think, the point of all of this, especially now as parents, is like, it's honestly a better thing for us to make kids wait and honestly not to give them everything that they want.
And appreciate what
Yeah.
you're given, not take it for granted.
Yeah.
That was the purpose behind this conversation is as parents, we see the hard work behind building the trampoline.
Yes.
They will never know. Not that it was a struggle, but
Yeah.
like the fun we had building that for them,
Yep.
knowing all the memories it's now going to create.
Yep.
But the reality too is now they're going to be the ones with the friends who's like, hey, can I come to your house?
And guess what?
And
They
jump on the
better say
trampoline.
yes.
Yeah.
And we'll open arms and say, hey, you want a stupid poppy or
Yes.
snacks, stupid little muffins that we have in our snack room.
You want to go
Like,
down to the bar and watch 2 shows at the same time because we got double TVs,
Yeah.
baby.
Yeah, no, not allowed in the house. Sorry. But no, like in that, I think that's the point of a lot of this is Rachel and I've tried really hard at like making sure like we want to provide them with good memories, but it's also not yes to everything.
Right.
It's not like,
Yeah.
sure, you can have a motorcycle as much as I want them to have a motorcycle. But it's like we want to make sure that they just don't get everything that they want and that they are doing chores and they are doing stuff that they earned. And yeah, we're trying to not just be yes parents all the time.
Although coming in 2027, the Sipe household in-ground pool.
Nope. That's where I draw the line.
No,
That is where I draw the line.
Said I have the yard. We just have to pool our money.
I'm still out. I don't want to own a pool. I don't want to take care of a pool. I'd rather go to the city pool, to be honest.
I mean, we do always just borrow your father-in-law's pool.
Yeah.
And Jenna and James have Frank and Linda's pool.
Yeah,
and that's what we utilize.
We'll go do that.
Because it's not being used by Frank and Linda.
Yeah, we'll go do that. So, anything else to finish out?
Nope. I think we're good.
Chris, thanks for joining the podcast.
Thank you guys
Good
for
guess.
having me.
Loved
Yeah.
it.
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
PH.
Got anything?
Boys, nope, I'm good.
All right, Mark.
Sipe.
Let's get out of here.
Talk to you soon.
Bye.
You haven't been saying it lately, and I keep
You
waiting
did.
for the bye, and then you never do it.
Oh.
So
you've been
say it.
saying, you've been saying talk to you soon.
Just say talk to you soon.
Talk to you soon.
Bye. Yes, no,
ridiculous.
I always like set you up for it, and then you don't say it, so I'm just like, I guess we'll talk at you soon.
We used to always read it with the outro, and that's where I've been messing up. Damn it.
Chris, thanks for stopping by, man.
Thank you guys for having me.
That was a lot of fun. People in the chat, we are still here, by the way. Happy to raid someone. This is going to blow up. Awesome guys, gotta go. But hello from Australia.
Oh, heck yeah.
What, friend of Farrafloss? Subscribing and watching your episodes. This channel is entertaining. Dude, absolutely.
We like to be entertaining.
By the way, Sipe, next time just do this.
Just saying, you're not wrong, but frankly, I mean, I don't know how else you keep waking up during the night.
There you go. Spotify and Apple.
Nice.
We actually got a decent amount of people in here right now. Whoops. 26K, my goodness. What do I have here? 17.8K. Dude, I'm gonna get so drunk one of these nights when I just redeem a bunch of beer chugs and shots back to back to back. Just when I'm ready. Bloop, 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 bloop. You can't do that. Yes, I can. I have the points. I've been watching. For God, when did we start? Season 3? We're on 7 seasons worth of. Dang, that's a long time. Woo! Yeah, now it says 7. Let me see. Who can we raid?
Yeah, we can bring inflatable pool and water balloons.
Sounds awesome.
All right. See you, dude. Drive safe.
Take care, guys.
You too.
You want to raid somebody?
Yeah, if we want.
Since we have
Who do we got?
Oh, we had 7. Now it says it dropped down to 5, but we can still raid. I have a suggestion.
Let's do it.
So it's that slush life. He's a good buddy that I play the finals with.
Oh my goodness. Where is the raid button?
You are, hold on. No, you're just in the Twitch thing. Yeah. Creator dashboard.
There it is.
There you go.
I was going to say the button's not there to raid.
So stream manager on the left side.
Is this the one?
Oh, that works too.
There it
then
is.
parachute.
Raid.
Bam.
And then search.
Yep. That slush life. All one word. All one word.
I'm trying. Slush.
Right there. Boom. Hit him up. Because I still have to shower because I'm covered in sand.
All right. Well, we're not going to do the outro. We'll just be fine. Oh, okay. All right.
You have to hit start rate though.
Oh, yeah, right now because it's like 10 seconds or so.
Something like that.
Yep.
Yep, there it is.
3,
Everybody, thank you for
5.
jumping in. We appreciate you.
Season 10, episode 7 in the books.
Got like 4 more episodes to go.
Let's go.
We can. Next week?
Yeah, next week.
Next week.
Talk to you soon.
Bye. See, that time we did it.
I'm catching it. I'm catching back in my rhythm here. And so I can stop streaming, right?